Alright, you should be able to hear me now. There's this revolutionary thing called an audio interface, and I have to press the power button to make it work. There's this revolutionary thing called an audio
My bad.
interface,
Hold up.
and I have to press the power button to make it. I have my laptop set up so I can monitor the stream too. Yes, all four of you guys have tuned in, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, I woke up. It's a pretty early morning stream, and it's also like, a couple days before Christmas break, and I think people are just off for the winter or working so they can be off for the winter. I think Saturday morning was a lot better of a day to stream, but I think this works fine too. We'll see who comes in. I mean, to the four people who are watching, or actually, I think it's three because I'm monitoring myself. But what do what do you guys want to see? I think I got an invasions fight to do. I got some arena to do, and I've got the solo raids to do. Also Lex, I guess. So it's all really up to you. Oh yeah, I haven't done solo raids yet, so we're playing solo raids live today. I'm probably gonna use Lex Luthor in all of the solo raids, simply for the fact that I should probably swap over to the gaming thing. Yeah, simply for the fact that he's a new character. I don't know why chat is broken right now. It shouldn't be that way, but it is, and I'm not sure. That's really weird. 6 people watching. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, because I did something to set up like subs and donations to like have pop-ups, but I tested it in Streamlabs and it wasn't really working, and I don't know why the chat is broken, because chat was fine last stream if it was a little big, but who really knows? Who really knows? I'm gonna actually, I'm probably gonna try and fix that. I don't know why it would do something like that though. So bear with me one moment. Yeah. So for some reason it's showing on like Streamlabs, but it's not Stream Elements. Excuse me. I don't know why they named it that. It's confusing, but it's not showing on my actual like stream, because it should pop up and you guys should be seeing a pop-up, but I am not, and I don't know why that's happening. So yes, I think that's right. So sorry for how scuffed this is, guys. So it should realistically just be popping up, but I again have no idea why it wouldn't be. So yeah, and then we would go to this, no, we would duplicate this thing, and then we would do this, and actually I think I see the chat box down there. 7 people watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And then, yes? Okay, let me turn that off. Yeah, oh, hold up. Interesting. Because I can see the beginning of the message, but I can't see it completely. I don't really know why that's happening. But you want to see the collection? Yeah, sure, man. Just give me a second to set this up again. Thanks. Alright. But yeah, it would be 60 mil if I actually properly equipped artifacts on all the characters. But we have Batwoman the Drown here, fully ascended. We have King, Multiverse Supergirl. My boy Flash usually has Twin Blade on him, so let me go and put that on him real quick. Ignore the fact that the artifacts are on the Suicide Squad team, okay? I was using them in Champions Arena a moment ago. Yeah. Multiverse Armored Supergirl was the first character I maxed out. So just let me make sure these artifacts are on the right thing. But, yeah. Like, you want to see anyone in specific, Theo? Like, I'm asking you because you're the guy that's, like, chatting right now. But, yeah, we would be at 60 mil here. I think it's just because chat is quite slow right now because there's only 7 people watching. Again, like, it's a little bit disappointing, but as a creator, I mean, like, I'm really glad you guys are here. Don't, like, mistake that. I don't take that for granted. It's like the first stream was literally too good. But yeah, the threat isn't completely accurate because sometimes I will switch artifacts, but yeah, so here's all of my gold characters. Here's some of the legendaries. Try out EPI with Gold Black Adam and Justice League Flash with Puppet on Black Adam? Like, do you want Black Adam and use Puppet? Oh, down to 4 people watching. I've fallen off, guys. Do you want Black Adam to use Puppet as like a support character, or and then EPI is the damage dealer? Because I've done something similar with DC Universe Superman, but I'm assuming you, yeah, okay. So I'm assuming Justice League Flash for the extra fast attack hit, and then Black Adam just to stack insane amounts of damage against target. But yeah, here's my roster. I am working on some of the silver characters. I actually have every single legendary character gear. And most of them are level 75. I think the only character I haven't leveled up to level 75 in terms of their gears is, what's his name? Yeah. Is, Grodd. One shot without passive stats, yeah. Puppet's insane right now. I did a thing yesterday. You might be seeing a video about it, either tomorrow or tonight. But I did 8 one-shots with just duos. No passive stats, just duos. And all of those use Puppet. Like, that wasn't even intentional. It just happened. Use Lex Luthor, bro? Yeah, we will. Oh, actually, speaking of Lex Luthor, look at my boy here. Look at the baldy. For the record, I don't know what really works with him. I've seen people use Beta Club, but that doesn't really feel accurate. And also, I don't have Beta Club. Henry Cavill, and then Grodd is the only legendary character I haven't maxed out the gears for. Oh, 10 people watching. So there's a little bit of a roster showcase. Yes, Lex Luthor is level 6-7. I hate all of you. But before we actually get into playing Lex for real, I just want to go into training mode. Because, oh yeah, this is one of the teams I used yesterday. But I want to go into training mode just to show you guys what his attack pattern is. And just how clunky and awkward he feels to play. The best thing I've seen so far is Twin Blade, by the way. That's the one I've done the most damage with. And it's not a good amount of damage, right? It's a meh. Up to 11 viewers, that's nice. Picking up some momentum. I also don't know if you get notified that I'm streaming. I always ping the Discord. Discord should be in the link in the description. But alright, look. So this is apparently how you're supposed to play Lex Luthor. You're supposed to tag him in, and you're supposed to combo with him, and also the AI can literally just block the combo midway through. Now, he generates money, and he generates more money if he's in the fight. He generates a little bit of money if he's out of it, but he generates way more if he's in the fight. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, you know, Lex Luthor, he's not supposed to have amazing combos because he's not a fighter. And to that I say, yes, I understand that, but at the same time, he just feels clunky to play, and that's a problem because you're going to be using Lex Luthor's attack pattern in the actual gameplay. Because you need to have him in the fight to generate funds, and you need to generate funds to actually use the Raptors. Is this passive any good? I think he can do some damage. I've seen some damage. So if you're wondering why I activated Fun level 3 and then did the special 2 a couple of times, I was trying to stack lethal damage for the Raptors. So what I'm going to do here is, also don't super move. It's not worth it. He has to use money to super move. And I don't even think he gets that much of a boost. So, here you can see, I'm just hitting him over and over again. And the shield is literally my only saving grace. It's literally just holding up so that I don't get hit. Without that shield, I'd be, like, cooked. And also, if I used him in Arena, and I ran into someone using Twin Blade, which is really common, he's gonna get folded. So, there you go. we've almost reached max funds with Lex, which is 1,000. Gonna tag in the Raptors. You want to tag in the Raptors at level 1, actually. Because the higher level Raptors cost way more, but the only thing you're really getting out of that higher level is just more health, and if you're using Killer Frost, you're going to be able to freeze them anyway. So you just hit them a couple of times, and boom! No passive stats, in training mode, decent damage. He's doing decent damage. But he just feels really clunky to play. So I do a special 1 to guarantee lethal, and then I do a special 2 to stun lock him. And then I finish a full combo, do the special 3, and tag out before darkness is reset. And then, again, do the same thing. Call in the Raptor. Special 1 to get the guaranteed lethal chance. Do a full combo while he's frozen. Stun him. Do a full combo. And then, bum, 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 bum. Like, this is the way that I've played him. Like, that's what I feel has worked best for me. Granted, there is a Raven in this team. I don't know how he's going to work without Raven or Killer Frost, because without the ability to permanently freeze the opponent, he's probably going to struggle a lot. But yeah. Oh, great. I'm not even going to be able to do this last one, because I'm out of money. But yeah, that seems to be how you're supposed to play him. I could be wrong about that. 17 viewers. Hi, guys. Morning. Hey, A-Man? I'm gonna call you A-Man. I'm bad at pronouncing usernames. Is his passive good? Meh. You think he's best used with another damage dealer, save up his funds, then use him when they're maxed? Maybe? I have no idea, dude. I really don't know. I was thinking, oh, maybe I can use Grodd plus Classic Flash. Here's the interesting thing about, Lex. He can power generate. Because, he can actually hit lethals, but he can't use any of the power. So, he can power generate for other characters, but he himself can't do anything with it because he uses money. It's okay, you can call me that. It's close. Alright, amen, it is. 19 viewers. Oh, sorry, I'm going to be coughing a lot. Alright, so, yeah, like, that seems to be how you're going to play Lex. We're going to use, we're actually going to use him in a fight with passive stats to see what he can pull off. Also, Lex is unusable without gears. Simply for the fact that with gears, he basically doubles his power generation, or his money generation, at 2 stars. At 3 stars, I think it doubles, but at 7 stars, it's like an extra third. But at low, star rating, Lex is literally useless without gears. Where's my gemstone? I don't want to put gemstone on Raven because I don't want to inflate the damage numbers. Play. What is these? Oh, Dark Legion and Worlds Collide. Yeah, I definitely do want to do more video game content, but I also want to, do another video essay or trailer review. Also, hi Moon. Nice to see you in the chat, man. Yeah, right now it's just there's a lot of stuff going on in Injustice 2 mobile, and, I want to do that video about the free-to-play player situation with the artifact, because that's got a lot of people upset. And I also just want to test out training mode, so it's just there's a lot of content. But, yeah, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the game that I want to cover, and it's a decent amount of time to actually play all those teams and do the voiceover and have the videos process. Again, for anyone who is just tuning into the stream, I'm using Lex first, and I'm activating Fun Level 3, so that I can stack the full lethal damage. Raven can tank this. I'm actually pretty high in terms of my passive stats for Realm Clash, because I have, what's it called? Gemstone as a passive stat artifact, and of course that's one of the first artifacts I leveled up, because, are you crazy? So I'm just stacking all the darkness with Raven, stacking the Killer Frost buff, and now we're going to tag in the Bald Man. I'm busy a lot too, but try not to miss your vids and streams. Hey man, I really appreciate that. Life's crazy, and I really do appreciate you finding some time to, tune into my stuff, because, that's really, humbling as a creator to hear that people are actually going out of their way to, see your stuff. Actually, Lex Luthor with Raven plus passive stats is actually surprisingly decent, even without his main damage mechanic right now. he just punching the opponent, he's actually doing a bit. And I know I'm at max funds, but I just wanted to reset darkness, because... Alright, so... Lethal. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ooh! That's a decent amount of damage, actually. That caught me off guard. Oh my... Okay. I was not familiar with your game, Lex. I was not familiar with your game, Lex. Okay. Yeah. Lad, my Lex is 3 stars. I hope they add more sales on the 25th. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna add any sales until the current sale is over, and I'm doing some minty. I'm using some mint candy for cough relief right now. Okay, Sigvald is lying. I mean, I've only seen Sigvald do one thing. I mean, like, look, is it Raven plus Lex? Yes. But are there many other characters in the game, even with Raven plus, like, Raven plus Killer Frost, that are doing, like, 1 billion in a single hit? I don't know. I'm going to try him in the other solo raids, because it's bugged now and you can use characters multiple times. Yeah, I was, like, I have, like, 40k attack and passive stats, but that was surprising. I did not see that coming. Like, again, Raven plus Killer Frost. But even with Raven plus Killer Frost, 2 of the strongest support characters in the game, there's a lot of characters that can't one-shot still. Hey, Apollo Music. Lex just did 1 billion damage in a single hit, basically. Like, obviously they will fix Lex. Yeah, I don't know. I think Sigvald... I think he's having a valid crash out about Lex being kind of clunky. But I think he's too quick to jump to conclusions here. Because Lex... I like the idea of Lex. I still love Lex as a concept, right? He has a shield because he himself can't fight. You generate some money with him, and he summons minions to do his bidding. That's very Lex Luthor. Also, new pass things. So we're going to try and get some progress here. Yeah. Lex just did 1 billion damage in a single hit. No beta club. I used Twin Blade on Lex. I used Raven plus Killer Frost. I have 40k in passive stats for attack, but still, wild amount of damage. I'm sorry, Moon, that your message got redacted. The only thing I have currently is, like, the Stream Elements bot, and I don't know what it chooses to redact and what it chooses not to redact, so I have no clue. Primal Swamp Thing one-shots with Raven. I mean, yes, but, like, Primal Swamp Thing plus Twin Blade. I don't know if that's one-shotting. Like, Like, I'll show you again. Are you guys also let the Raptors explode and see the damage, broski? Arkham Knight Batman. What's a good team for Arkham Knight Batman? For solo raids or for arena? Oh, 28 people. Hey, guys. My dog, Rash. I'm sorry. If I pronounce your name really poorly, I'm really sorry. I'm so bad with names. But, hey, Rash, what's up? Morning, man. Well, morning in the East Coast of America, that is. Yeah. I'm trying to read chat here. I'm trying not to miss anything. Yeah. Chat, clip that. So Baldy needs big investment to be good. Either solo raids or arena, doesn't matter which. I mean, I've seen Arkham Knight Batman plus EPI plus Heartbreaker Harley for arena purposes. Arkham Knight Batman, I don't really think is a big solo raid character. He can buff Hazard Dot. I mean, if you don't have John, you can use Arkham Knight Batman, but I think most people have John Stewart Green Lantern. That was a wild amount of damage. I haven't tried any other team combinations, and I really don't want to not use Killer Frost, because Sigvald is very valid in saying that, yeah, without Killer Frost, Lex is kind of rough to play. Also, if you tag in the Raptors and don't do a swipe immediately, they will get killed. They don't have the reaction time to pull up a block. Hmm. 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 You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna use Dark Metal cards on Raven, because I'm gonna tag her in and out to reset the darkness. I'm sorry, my voice cracks too. But that's with Raven and Killer Frost. Still good damage, but are you good if you need 2 beast supports? That's really the question, right? Do I think Lex is amazing? Do I think he's as good as DC Universe Superman? No, not even close. But I'm saying that, he's not useless, and he can pull decent numbers. I have heard, I think my league mates were saying they expected Lex to be around, the Orm range, where could be really good, but you probably need a lot of investment. You need his gears, because his gears basically double his fun generation at 3 stars, excuse me. You need a decent amount of supports. You probably need some decent star rating. By chance, can you try Batwoman the Drown in training and purposely activate and lose Puppet and try to reactivate it? Reactivating and solo. Yeah, we can do that. I don't think I've had a problem with it. At least not against Manta, but I just murdered Manta, so. Alright, let's try this again, right? With less passive stats, but still same team setup. The shield actually held up pretty decently when I was using them in training mode. At least against Manta. But that's because no passive stats, or no health at least. I don't know what attack is looking like. Death Void, hey, what's up, man? I'm trying Lex out. Also, if she blocks the attack, no extra, no lethal damage. So here what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to generate the funds, stack the full lethal damage, and then make sure Lex doesn't die. With passive stats, we should be fine. Also, if you lose the shield, no way to reactivate it. I'm just gonna, you know what. Someone clip that. You guys saw that? Lex was literally there as she super moved me. He was still there. Come on, NetherRealm. I get it. You're probably overworked and it's, a big update and there's a lot of bugs, but come on, guys. Some of this stuff shouldn't be happening. And I say that with all due love and respect. Lex with Gemstone can one-shot too. Yeah, I haven't, used Lex with Gemstone, and I don't know, I'm always iffy about using Gemstone, because it's Gemstone, yeah. So far, what I've seen is Twin Blade Raven works pretty well. Killer Frost is probably needed. Oh, I'm an idiot. Tier 1 Dawn of Apocalypse boss, so, basically no health. Alright. Special 1 for guaranteed lethal, do a full combo. Special 2 to stun her. And then special 3 to blow things up. Bonk. That's pretty decent damage. Not much, just traveling? Oh, man. Yeah, traveling is always fun, and around this season, it's always a pretty nice time to travel. 27 viewers. What's up, guys? They still did not fix the free Reforge bug? Yeah. Haven't touched that. I don't even know if they're aware of it. They have to be, right? Yeah. Also let the raptors explode. I think the raptors explode if you tag them out, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Also, I actually have 2 keys. So, let's finish Fault 1, boys. Alright, I mean, you only got 2 options. There's a 50-50. You guys think I'm getting the Heart of Darkness first or the Mega Rod first? Come on. What are we predicting? What are we predicting? Alright. Mega Rod. Of course it is. You spare Raven and KF by using Gemstone? Well, oh, yes. I mean, that's true. But at the same time... Oh, level up. Alright. Yeah, but at the same time, not everyone has Gemstone yet. So I just don't feel like, I want to show them what it's like playing Lex. And just, throwing in Gemstone is kind of a thing. But, we'll see. Alright, let's go on ice. The staff is OP now? Yeah. Yeah. I used it a little bit in a campaign with Nightwing just to see what it was like. It's pretty strong. Even at level 1, it's actually quite useful. So, let's see. Alright, let's use Gemstone, right? Let's actually use Gemstone. What am I looking for? Alright. So let's use Gemstone Lex, because I have no idea what it looks like. What's the staff? The Mega Rod, I think, is what they're referring to. 30 people watching. What's up, guys? How are we doing on this Monday morning? Do we still hate Mondays? Yeah. Like, also, you're not supposed to be able to use multiple characters across different solo raids, but it's currently bugged, which means I'm going to take advantage of it to show off some more gameplay. Though I've heard, I haven't had too much of an issue with him in Invasions, but I've heard he's a menace in Invasions, or Arena Invasions, I mean, because of the way he's designed. He's like infinite comboing people over here. No, he doesn't hate Monday. I'm an Invasion player, and all the reworks of the artifacts are so helpful. Yeah, like, I don't play Invasions too much myself. I'm more of like a PvE solo raid player, but I love the idea of the update. Because, I'm not going to lie, my biggest problem with Invasions, and you guys who are more familiar with Invasions can tell me if I'm right or wrong here, but my biggest problem with Invasions is that it kind of feels like the only way to play it is to have, like, 7 level 10 puppets lying around, and just spam puppet on everything. Because I don't know what you're supposed to do without the blind, dude. The only other thing I can think of is, like, someone like a Blue Beetle or a DC Universe Superman who can make themselves unhittable. You know, I'm gonna shoot. Ow! Bad move. Terrible move. Terrible move. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, no. I'm a genius, guys. I'm smart. I'm not. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I forgot she's Berserk. I was like, she's a tier 2 boss. Didn't even see that I had no health on my shield left. And also, I forgot she's Berserk, so... Also, she's a Supergirl boss, so she's gonna pull stuff like that out. Ow! And I lost the buff. Amazing. Guys, this is just going swell. This is going amazing. This genuinely couldn't be going any better. Enemy priority. You know, really... Netherrealm, fix your game. Alright. I have Soul Crystal. Mondays aren't as bad as they used to be. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as a college student, like, Mondays aren't terrible for me. It's just like, oh, well, here we go again. But college is a lot more bearable than high school was, because you got a 2-day weekend, you woke up, you basically worked a full-time job going to school, then you had to do overtime because you had to do homework, and at the end of the day, you didn't even get paid. I mailed them about the issue. They said they can't solve each and every individual problem. The problem there is that it's not an individual problem. It's something that multiple players have actually run into, and it's a really big issue. Like, a newer player might get it on a raiding gear, and that could be bad, because they just don't have the resources to instantly go and, you know, make another one. But, like, level up another gear, like, instantly. But it's a really big issue with legendary gears, because, like, someone could pay real money for a gear and then not properly be able to build their character because of a complete, like, a bug outside of their control. They could also run into the issue of, like, maybe being a free-to-play player, opening, like, 4,000 gems worth of gear chests, like, a 10 roll, get one gear, and then run into that issue and not be able to get any use out of the character. So that's a really big issue. And also, like, I'm fortunate enough to live in America, so I dropped, like, $20 the other day for 30k gems, and I also make content, so I'll be able to make my stuff back. But for a player who isn't as fortunate and lives in a developing country, which a lot of the audience for Injustice 2 Mobile does, because it's a global game. Like, 4,000 gems is like a week's worth of grinding. That's getting to like legendary in both seasons of Arena, logging in every day, doing the like Champions Arena thing, and like watching all the ads. And I can do all of that, get one gear, and then have the gear be bugged and not even be able to use the character properly. It's also been an issue for 2 years now. They need to invest in working on the game so more players would actually pay and enjoy. Speed Force Battery and Soul Crystal make Puppet obsolete in Invasion, so you need variety. Yeah, I understand like why you would make all of that stuff like happen. At the same time, like again, I stand by what I have said. I love the concept of this update. This update is an amazing concept. It's a really great idea. Reworking all the artifacts, because in my head, and Moon, Death Void, if you're still here, anyone in the comments can agree with me or disagree or give me your take on this. As a content creator, this is a gold mine. Because you want to know why I spent $180 gambling for Gemstone? Because I knew if I wanted to make content on the game, I just couldn't play the same 7 to like 8 free-to-play teams over and over again. Because even as a free-to-play player, even at the top of the game, you're kind of restricted to like Puppet Beast Boy, Batwoman the Drown, League of Anarchy, like Twin Blade Raven, those kind of teams. And without Gemstone, there's just no room for variety. So I understand the point of this update, because in my head, it's like, eventually, we're going to have all these different artifacts, and they're going to be all reworked, and every day I'm going to be able to wake up and have 8 fights, and I can go into any solo raid I want, use any team combination I want, have any artifact. Maybe I'm feeling old school and want to use Twin Blade today. Maybe I want to use Beta Club. Maybe I want to try the new knife today. I love the concept, but as it stands, this update is an amazing concept with an unfinished execution so far. Because there's a lot of bugs, and there's a lot of things that need to be reworked, and Lex is kind of a buggy mess, even if he can do some damage. And the biggest issue is the free-to-play player experience right now. Because if you start out as a new player, not having those free-to-play artifacts that people have used to progress the game for years is a massive issue. Because somebody in chat, I don't care if you're a new player or if you've been here like since day one, who on earth in their right mind wants to fight Chaos Tagging Black Lightning with no passive stats and no Puppet? And I know Puppet was added later, but what are you supposed to do with no passive stats against that man? And the problem, right, is that solo raids, the difficulty and the way that they were scaled, the numbers that they plugged in were basically made with the intention that you were going to have an S tier passive stat artifact going into all of those heroics. But now as a new player, what you're going to do is you're going to basically get Batwoman the Drown, earn use King, get through all the normal modes, get 2 to 3 keys, potentially not even get any artifact for passive stats, and then have to come up with 7 to 8 completely different teams to actually use to try and progress through heroic mode. I just don't know if that's something that will keep new players. Because again, I made a Reddit post the other day. Getting new players does not keep your game alive. Keeping new players keeps your game alive. And as it stands, if I were a new player and I wasn't a hardcore DC fan, if I found this game like yesterday and then I read about all this news and saw how grindy it was, you know what? I'm probably just going to go spend my money on an actual comic book. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is to me, right? So, yeah. Do you guys agree with my rant or not? Let's see. Is there any way to get Heartbreaker Harley's gear without spending money? I heard there was a chest. There was a chest, but the last time I saw that chest was Labor Day of 2024. It's been a whole year. You can drop some of her gears from League raids, but it's a really rare drop. So, also, that price for the Heartbreaker Harley gear is so scummy. Because the level 30 gears are $20, the level 10 gears I think are like $5 to $10. They never put the level 10 gears for Heartbreaker Harley in the store. I've been ranting so much I haven't even drank my coffee, guys. The chest needs some work. I opened 200 and then got 1 beast point. I was trying to for 8 months to get some work. They are also against adding a pity system, and I'm just like, hey, look, if I have an 8% drop rate and go like 50 chests without getting 1 drop, I don't think it's gonna break the game to say, hey, if you open this many chests, you're guaranteed at least 1 drop in this many things. The only thing I can think of that has a pity system is the wizard chest. The one with Gold Black Adam, Gold Shazam, and Soul Stealer Dr. Fate. Because those, if you open, a set of 10, you get a guaranteed gold. That's the closest thing to a pity system I think that there is in this game. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, without certain artifacts, Koa is mid, at least in my opinion. Batwoman the Drown is a way better investment. Oh yeah, 100%. Batwoman the Drown is ridiculous. Like, she's the reason I was able to clear normal modes, but the problem is Batwoman the Drown has that challenge cycle. So, until you can get her gears and actually start, like, star rating her up, a lot of people will just use King for percentage health damage. Still don't have Puppet, I'm cooked. Yeah, that's going to be rough. I love this update, it's huge for older players. I don't use Puppet against Chaos Tagons, I just use Ruse and Raven Raiden for that stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, that works as well, but again, that's not really the point. It's just kind of like, it's going to be really hard for newer players to progress the game when the artifacts that people have been playing the game with, and my biggest video, 7K views, is top 7 free-to-play teams. I use those free-to-play artifacts that were given at the end of each solo raid, and now every guide for free-to-play teams, for free-to-play players, is now outdated, because they just can't get to those artifacts. Because it's 19 keys to get 1 artifact. And you're capped at 5. Now, what you can actually do is you can save your keys in your inbox, delete everything around those keys, and just hoard them. I think. I don't know if the update will do anything with, like, unclaimed rewards. But I've heard people say that you can do that. I agree with what you said, to be honest. You're 100% correct, but trust me, more artifacts will be reworked to manage tricky situations and new characters to tackle hard bosses. Just give it some time. I fully agree that they're going to continue working on stuff, but the problem is, as it stands right now, what they did was they essentially took away the way that people have been playing this game for years without offering an immediate alternative. I do believe that, you know, in a couple months, we might see a alternative to Puppet or to God Killer. But until we get to those days, what is a newer player going to do? Because as it stands, there's no immediate alternative. I'm not a big fan of the key system for newer players either. I like the key system, because eventually I'll be able to unlock everything. It's just going to take some grinding. My biggest issue with the key system right now is 19 keys to get 1 artifact, and there's not a lot of way to earn keys. If you're a free-to-play player, don't even buy the premium. If you finish all 11 solo raids, you get 22 keys. You're guaranteed yourself one artifact that was formerly free-to-play. Or, like, that was guaranteed at the end of the solo raid. And the announcement they made, it was just like, guys, context, right? It might look really bad right now, but eventually we're going to add more ways to get keys. And in my head, I'm thinking, have you just not admitted to implementing a bad system? You can't implement something with the mindset of, it's not great right now, but it will get better. Because the problem is, the implication there is eventually it will get better. But how long is eventually? And will it be too late by then? Because the way it's looking, this premium seems like a way to get money. And I have no problem with monetizing the game. But this feels like a Hail Mary, last-ditch effort, like all or nothing. If this is a success, they're going to continue working on the game. If it's not, I think the game might get the axe, and I don't want it to get the axe. And again, I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but I'm trying to be a realist. I understand what they're doing, I love what they're going for, but as it stands, there's a lot of issues with gameplay progression and a lot of discourse between the free-to-play players right now. And I'm just trying to make sure that we hear both sides of the argument and do our best to make the game both fun and unique and have a lot of variety, but also make sure that we can get newer players to continue playing the game. Also, NetherRealm, hey, if anyone's watching, I'll gladly hop on a call and do an interview. Hi, guys, please. Try my glitch suggestion. Please do not forget I need confirmation. I don't need anything except artifacts I have. 82 million threat. Yeah, no, for older players, it's not an issue. For someone like me, I've got 60 like mil threat. I have all the free to play artifacts. I have gemstone. Not an issue. But for newer players, I'm concerned about the newer player experience. I don't remember if I mentioned it to you in DMs, but it's also very possible for a free-to-play player to not get any artifacts using their keys. I don't know if you mentioned that in DMs, but it's something that has been addressed. It's like, even with premium, for normal mode, you get 3 keys. There's a chance you could go into, like, Solo Raid without an artifact. You can get the gear materials, and then you get the shards, and then you have no artifacts. I have enough shards to 2-star send Lex, so I'm hoping it gets fixed. By the way, pity system is coming soon. My sources confirmed. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Moon. That is great to hear. The only problem is it too little too late? I don't know if it's going to make a lot of people... I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be happy to see it, but it's kind of like, bro, it's been 8 years. But that's great news to hear. I'm absolutely not discrediting that. That is awesome news to hear. I'm super excited for a pity system. Also, another thing I want to bring up is, how do you guys feel about a loyalty reward system? And I don't mean that as in anyone who spends money on the game automatically gets, like, better treatment from the devs. But I mean, like, for people who have supported the games over the years, do you guys think it would be a good idea to give them some kind of loyalty badge, or maybe a little bit of extra rewards, or maybe a little bit of, like, maybe a title, some notoriety for saying, hey, you've spent a lot of money on the game over the years? Because I know we like to say whales, but, you know, they have spent their own money to help the game financially. And even if I will probably never have the money to throw around like that, you gotta be, you know, I gotta respect them for being able to support the game financially. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe they can do that normal mode was like before the update, then in Heroic you get keys would be good for new players. A lot of people have been saying that, and that feels like the common consensus, right? It's just, hey, just give the newer players the artifact in normal mode, and then you can give them a key. I don't think a level 1 Dark Metal cards is going to break the game. I don't think a level 1 Puppet is going to break the game. And also, it's just like, how are you expecting people to play something like the Robin King solo raid, where there's a bunch of crit resistance and crit immunity without Dark Metal cards? And I don't want to call you out, Mood, but like you mentioned in another comment the other day, that the idea of the like devs right now is to use more teams to bypass crit resistance and use other teams to get through all of those hard modifiers. But as it stands, the only character I can think of that can bypass crit immunity is DC Universe Superman, and he's a legendary. And if you missed the time where you could log him and get him for free, you missed it. There's no going back to it. And legendaries aren't exactly easy for newer players to unlock. If I was making the game, I would just make it so you get the artifact on normal, or at the very least, guarantee it on the first vault. But, because in my head, the way that I see it, if you guarantee it on the first vault, new player hops in, sees 3 solo raids, they can get 2 keys. They get 2 keys, and then they can do all of the solo raids, and they can focus on the biggest artifact, or they could get 3 from premium, and then have an extra key to work on something else. Also, I don't understand why you couldn't have just dropped, like, keys into, like, Arena, or into Champions Arena. Also, Moon, I don't know who your source is. Dark Metal cards and CF, 3 options at the moment, more to come. Yeah, I mean, those are the 3 options, so... And I mean, that's why Batman in the Drown is so good. I'm assuming Classic Flash because of his true damage stuff. I didn't know he was a counter to, like, Dark Metal, or, no, what's it called? To, crit resistance and immunity. But as it stands, those characters are still legendaries, and legendaries aren't easy for people to unlock. Hear me out, free-to-play players will struggle, yes, but they'll get all the artifacts, no money used. Then there's players like who spent money on the game to get artifacts we have for free now. Bypasses all crit immunity. Yeah, interesting. So that's why he's such a menace in Arena. That on top of the lethal damage. Oh, Classic Flash allows Classic team to crit on all basics. I'm just sleeping on Classic Flash. I really only use him with, like, as a support character. So, I'm sorry, my boy. I was not familiar with your game. What are we going to do here? What do I feel like doing here? You know what? I feel like using my... Ooh, actually, no. This is a lower tier boss. I'm going to use the Multiverse team. Hey, can we... Moon, can you tell your sources to buff the Multiverse team? Please! Please. Classic Flash. Don't think it's all characters. Yeah, that would make sense. It's a team synergy thing, I think. Yeah. I think during anniversaries, they could have a little badge next to your profile, and you only get it if you played during that year. Yeah. I think they have something similar with, like, the 7 years, 8 years, but something that is, like, actually specific to the player would be cool. If the game sees 10 years, I think a, like, 10th anniversary update where we acknowledge all the players and content creators that have supported them through the years would be really cool. Yeah, playing against Classic Flash in Arena is crazy. Because he's got the lethal damage on top of the true damage on top of the, like, Flash AI speed. So, I really only play... if I don't have unhittable going up against him, I just don't do it, bro. I saw players using resistant talents and thought, why don't we make Luthor able to counter that? Does Luthor bypass resistance? Just keep the raid-specific artifact as the reward for every heroic assault and remove it from the wall pool. So also shorter to finish it instead of spending half a year to get gemstone. It is also shorter to finish. I don't know. Like, I do understand it to some extent, because if you made every artifact like, hey, play solo raids once and you unlock everything, well, we've just killed all game progression. I don't know about making the artifact available in every solo raid, though. I mean, like, every time you finish a heroic. You know what would be cool? Give me, like, 100 gems every time I finish heroic. I think they're doing that with the profile pick, because you do actually get the profile pick. It counts as something that, like, refunds for gems. But, come on, man. Come on, NetherRealm. A couple gems ain't gonna break the game. Don't think Classic Flash has anything to do with true damage, unless you're talking about Classic Wonder Woman Agility passive. No, I think Classic Flash actually has something with true damage. It's weird. I don't fully understand what it is. He might give the rest of the team true damage. Why not just only guarantee the artifact drop in feature raid? I don't know, man. You have to ask the devs that. Even some of the older players, even some of the whales, I think Graphite is his name, was saying, I'm not complaining about an extra twin blade every time I get it. I think Alter said the same thing. So, I don't know. I feel like that was an unnecessary change. On one hand, I understand it to some extent because they don't want you using the same artifacts over and over again. But at the same time, that's the way it's been for like 3 years, and that's the way that people have progressed the game for multiple years now. Oh, I can't disable his abilities. Oh, is that going to be an issue? I should have used Green Arrow. Oh, I was thinking of my, what's it called, team? Of my arena team. I'm a genius, smartest man alive, 12th level intellect, Brainiac who, Lex who. Alright, so I'm just going to have to reapply God Killer every time now, so it's fine. Alright. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm a genius. Don't question my intellect. I'm also trying to focus on the game while reading chat. Chat, I am currently sat outside a shop waiting for my brother to stop talking with his GF. Am I cooked? Nah. I mean, guys, girlfriend reveal at 1 million subs. Maybe I'll have one by then. Chat, get ready for teaching my girlfriend Injustice 2 mobile. If that ever happens, that would be a really fun video, I think. But, oh man, I'm the biggest nerd in the world. Any girl that dates me is wild. It's crazy. Puppet is a bug though. Yeah, Puppet with its incoming damage is bugged. So actually, you're probably getting a video later tonight, but I did a thing where I had 8 one-shots with Puppet duos. No passive stats, no gemstone, just duos. Oh, what? I didn't apply God Killer. Guys, I might have thrown this fight, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a genius. Probably should have read this is what I get. I read the chat instead of the description, and look what it got me. Nothing but pain and misery. Insanely powerful normally, though. Yeah. No, Puppet's, like, ridiculous. It is one of the dumbest things in the game, and I actually honestly think Puppet's really boring. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that it exists to get rid of annoying bosses, but I don't know, infinite puppet spam just isn't fun. I think I got asked what my favorite artifact is, like a while ago, a couple months ago, and I said probably Twin Blade, just because it's probably the most fun to like interact with. Like using King, Raven, or King, Raven, Raiden, DC Universe, Superman, and actually having to think and combo interrupt. Probably my favorite like setup in the game. Guys, do I get this? I don't think I got this. It's gonna be down to the wire. It really depends if the block disable expires on this tag-in. I don't think I have it. No. I threw. Idiot. Stupid idiot. No. Alright. Beta Club. That's a fair choice. I know I'm not dating material, so went straight to marriage. That's hilarious, man. Yeah. Good for you, man. I'm happy for you, man. Funny they reworked Dawn of Apocalypse artifacts, but couldn't redo some of the bosses. I just want to show off something real quick, alright? I just want to show off something real quick. What? I just want to show something. See, yeah, that's a gold hero card. Also, can we not make it back out like that? Just... Excuse me? That's real. Come on, you reworked the whole solo raid. And you couldn't make it so it dropped the legendary character like the rest of the solo raids? Huh? I'm a free-to-play player and got Beta Club. Had it on my account a while until my brother saw it. He was better than me. Let's see. Insane powerful. They should make some artifacts just to get by like Twin Blade. Yeah, no, because Dark Metal cards and Twin Blade were literally the artifacts you got for completing the raids. And those artifacts are the way that people have played the game for years now. So, why they just chose to get rid of it like that, I don't know. But honestly, solos was a lot more fun before I got Beta Club. That puppet beta gameplay is duel is more challenging when you have to combo interrupt. I guess so. Silver Superman and Poison Ivy were the worst in this solo raid. I don't know why they didn't just get rid of some of the reflective shields, man. Which vault do I open? Right now I'm doing the Apocalypse vault because I have Gemstone and I don't need Dark Metal cards. So I'm trying to get the new artifacts to make content with it. Also, I think there's an option to actually donate to me now. Which don't give me your money, all right? I don't, guys. I'm okay, right? Don't. It'd be nice, but like I'm not asking you to give me money. Also, every boss in this solo raid is like freezing and something immune. It being a lower tier boss, what do I want to do? What do I want to do here? Let's go. Actually. I've heard this team is good, but I don't have anyone built except for Classic Flash. Have you done your Batwoman the Drown battle day? Actually, I avoid using Batwoman the Drown for the most part, just because she's amazing, but kind of boring. If I can go into like training mode though, and show you whether or not Puppet works. I don't think I've had an issue reactivating Puppet, but I've heard people have, so I don't know why that's the case. I've only done it in Realm Clash though. So it might be different depending on what solo raid or if you're playing league raids. Because I've heard league raids a little buggy. You could unlock the Farnham knife if you bought the pass, I think. Perchance. I have the Lex pass. I also have premium. But we will have to see. I'm hoping I can get it because I've heard some people say it's like one of the best artifacts in the game. It's like the new Beta Club. Sigvald said it makes everyone like EPI, so we'll have to see. I am actually really excited to use the knife with Metahuman the Flash. That's Injustice 1. Multiverse the Flash. Because getting consecutive hits with him I actually think might be pretty easy. Use Grodd with Classic Flash? Yeah, probably. I was thinking, some people say, hey, just use Classic Batman and use the blind for power generation, but Grodd's probably the safer choice, honestly. I appreciate it. I am playing Realm Clash Solo Raid. Yeah, I'm gonna finish like my actual fights today, and then we'll like go into training mode and just show off some stuff. I really want to see how it does. Use Crown on Batwoman the Drown. Lucky for you, I did. I was doing it in duos, so here's the thing. Crown on Batwoman the Drown, I actually think is more damage than Godkiller. Especially at lower tiers. The thing is, Godkiller is just so convenient that it's almost not worth using anything else. So, yeah. But Crown, I think, is more damage, especially since at lower tier bosses. See, the thing with Godkiller is you steal a bunch of attack, but at lower tiers, where there just isn't a lot of attack to be stolen, Crown will do you a lot better. But it's a lot more inconvenient to set up, because you have to like get the power refund, stack the full buff, and do all that stuff. But it is 100% more convenient, more damage at lower tiers. Godkiller at higher tiers, there's a lot of attack to be stolen, so it's not an issue. Are you going to put that fight in the video? Yeah, I don't know when that video is going up, because I still want to actually get to like the free-to-play player situation video, but I need to edit that. And I just don't know how to edit it yet, because I don't know if I want to do B-roll or something. Also, hey, look, if Poison Ivy is annoying, this is for all of my Poison Ivy haters. Cool character, really cool character. Absolute cringe. I really hate her, alright? Like, as fighting against her. Or I have to find the segment. Oh, no, I haven't done it yet. It's, like, in a video that I recorded yesterday with training mode, where I do 8 one-shots without gemstone, just duos, and no passive stats. So, that might be going up tonight. I have to go do the voiceover. Godkiller it's just really the fact that the negative effect on top of the block disable just makes life so convenient. It's easily the most convenient. Classic Wonder Woman on passive, giving classic teammates and Wonder Woman characters higher chance for epic reroll talents, but it also gets me the common talent. You know, they say higher chances at like better talents. I don't know if that's true. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Is Raven? Hey guys. Let's all point at bro and laugh. I'm not kidding. All right, I'm kidding, right? I'm kidding. Yes, Raven is like one of the best legendaries in the game. Do Puppet Raven with Girl of Steel? Like, who do you want the damage dealer to be, Moon? You know what? Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. It's the GOAT! It's the GOAT! Let's go! Alright, we're getting Puppet, right? Bro's using Puppet. It's for CWW only, not for other classic teammates. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I thought that was the case, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's for Wonder Woman characters, right? No, it's for classic characters. I was wrong. What's the best legendary to combo with? That's a hard one to answer. I really like Manta's combos. Like, Manta's probably one of my favorite characters in the game to combo with. For just a character in general, no, Black Adam's probably the best legendary in the game. Because, for combo purposes, Black Adam's the easiest character in the game to combo with. Him or Raiden. Alright, boys. We're getting Primal Swamp Thing puppet spam. Can we get Pogs in chat? Is that still a thing, or did that guy get canceled or something like that? I remember hearing something about that emote. Where's my Dr. Fate? Raven is damage dealer only for guaranteed crits. And then Girl of Steel plus Vixen. That actually sounds like a really fun team. I'm going to go use it against a 2 billion health boss, probably. Did that change? It might have changed when... No, I have no idea, I'll be honest. I was going to say, maybe it changed when Classic Flash was added, but it beats me. I could just go and do this. Ooh, Heart of Darkness. You know, we're gonna put the Heart of Darkness on faster stats. Well, when I said Swamp Thing, I meant Ascended. Yeah, I mean, I don't have the orbs to ascend my boy. I'm pretty sure Primal Swamp Thing was the last character I got to 7 stars. because I wanted to save it. I wanted to save it, bro. I know the Poggy mode got removed, but nowadays everybody's using Kappa. Also, actually, I have so you unlock memberships at 5 stars, or I'm thinking Injustice too. At 500 subs. I don't. I never activated them just because I didn't know what to give people. And as it stands right now, I don't think the memberships are like active. So what I'm thinking is, and you guys can help me out in chat with suggestions here. I was thinking 3 tiers: $1, $2, and then $3. Thank you for pushing me away. Thank you, Blue Beetle. You're so nice. I completely missed it. Was Blue Beetle short when he walked up for the fight, or did he not walk up because this is solo raids? But yeah, I was thinking of 3 tiers for members: $1, $3, and $5. Those being single shot, double shot, and triple shot, because, you know, caffeinated on Infinite Earths, being a caffeine addict's my whole thing. Oh, I can't activate Puppet without Vixen, can I? Excuse me. Don't worry, Primal Swamp Thing is the best character in the game. Nothing will go wrong as long as we have Primal Swamp Thing. Primal Swamp Thing is just the best character in the game, guys. Come on. Ignore the fact I'm struggling to activate Puppet. If I waste a fight on this, I'm going to be real salty. But at least it'll be a funny moment. Of course he's not blinded. Of course he's not blinded. And guys, I think I might have thrown the fight. I'm not going to lie. He's just got a really long special one, alright? Alright. That's also pretty long. We should activate Puppet here. Alright, Puppet activated. Oh, no damage. It's over, boys. We don't do any damage. It's so over. I think Buddy has... yeah, he does. And I was like, oh, let's just use Primal Swamp Thing, right? Bro doesn't have any attack, or, I mean, have any health. I try to have fun, and this is what happened, guys. This, yeah, it's just not enough damage. Yeah, you know what? I might just nuke, bro. I might just do something with... I am a genius. I'm a very smart person. You know, this is a fruitless endeavor. I'm throwing away this fight. Your Swampy isn't built. Yeah, I know he isn't. I was like, it's 40 mil health, right? It shouldn't be an issue. So I've thrown away 2 fights today. Alright. What do I want to use? You know, we're gonna play... is this too loud? This might be too loud. We're gonna play, the other solo raids, because they have full health bosses. Like, 2 build health bosses. I'm not playing on ice, man. Rum Clash! Well, I have to get through this one first. Yeah. Did that? Yeah, alright. So, I think I'm caught up on chat. Alright, I have to get through this guy first. Who do I use against him? Alright, we're getting my girl Banshee. Do I still have CW? Where's CW? Oh, actually, no, this is actually going to help my boy in chat who was asking about Puppet. Because since I can't have multiple instances of damage against target active at the same time, but instead have a stacking damage against target, I'm going to end up losing Puppet multiple times during this fight. And every time so far, I have had no issue reactivating Puppet. So, we will have to see. I got 25k, I wish you got 25k Killer Frost shots, 25 KF shards from the free words. I've heard a couple people here and there have managed to get it. I have gotten Mr. Freeze once, 25 shards of him. All right. 35 people watching. That's pretty good. I thought we were only going to have like 7 people on stream today when it started, and I went, oh, that's it. I've fallen off. I will probably be streaming tomorrow and Wednesday. Not Thursday, though. Thursday simply for the fact that that is Christmas. So, what's my passive stat artifact in this full raid? Where is it? I'll find it. I missed it. I'm sorry. You think I would know where to find the gemstone at? I keep getting both Captain Colds. Yeah, man. Netherrealm's over here probably like, yeah, guys, we can give them a really bad sale. We're giving them free Mr. like Captain like we're giving them free Captain Cold charts. Come on, guys, best character in the game. Bonk 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 bonk. So actually, Moon, if you're still in the chat, I proposed an idea the other day of a new game mode they could add, and I don't know who your source is, but he seems to be correct most of the time. But tell them to add a game mode that's like Survivor in Injustice 1. You get to use one team, you have one health bar, and you play as many rounds as you want to, or as many rounds as you can. Each round has random teams with random artifacts, and at the end of it, you can, what's it called? So here, I've lost Puppet because I've lost the Black Adam effects. Right there. I instantly reactivate Puppet. And it could be a way to get keys. It could also maybe be a way to obtain like 1 or 2 legendary character gears. Because I do think they should add more ways to get legendary characters gears. Because the gear chest right now is just really bad, I think. It's a lot, and you could really get nothing. Hello, hey Twilight, what's up? Is it me or is the premium pass cheaper now? The $25 one? Or the, the premium pass for this season? Yes, it is. Because what happens, right, is the premium pass, the price of the premium pass depends on when you buy it, because when you buy it for that season. So with a Netflix subscription, you pay whatever it is that you need to, and then you get it from the day that you bought it to that same day the next month. So if I bought my Netflix on January 23rd, it would charge me again like $8 or whatever it is on February 23rd. This system, it's if you buy the pass really late into the season, you can pay lower like amounts, but you only get it for whatever is left of the season. So you will probably end up. So yeah, it depends on when you buy it. So it will decrease over time, but you won't get access. You'll have less time to use it, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so it's not when you it's not like when you buy it till the next month. It's when you buy it to when the season's over. So you only get it for the rest of the season. Odyssey trailer release. Have you watched it? If not, play on stream. We'll watch it together. I have no idea what Odyssey is. I actually don't play too many video games, I'll be honest. But, you know, if there's anything people really want me to stream, I will be happy to look into it. Maybe if I enjoy it, I'll play it. I have talked to people about maybe streaming the Arkham series or Lego Batman when it comes out. Because I don't want to be Injustice 2 mobile YouTuber. Or as one of my people in the Discord put it yesterday, a multiverse version of Sigvald. And I went, wow. I'll love the Sigvald, though. He's an icon in this content community, like, creation space, right? He's been here for years, and he's, like, the biggest channel. So, I respect him a lot. But that was kind of funny, like the comment. Christopher Nolan's new movie. Interesting. I do like Christopher Nolan stuff. So, Inception, Interstellar, the Dark Knight series. I played some of the music from Inception. So, for anyone who wasn't here last stream, I had music playing, but it was copyrighted. So, the stream, the VOD, having a rough time. Because I can mute the audio. But the problem is, if you mute the audio of the music, it messes up the audio of everything else. So, we're just not doing music this stream until I can find something that I like that's royalty-free. So, let's see. Who am I going to use against? What's his name? What's first name? Darkseid. I'm gonna use my favorite. I'm gonna use my favorite character. I'm gonna use my favorite character. What was Moon's suggestion again? What was Moon's suggestion? Puppet Raven GOS and Vixen. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that to the stream because I used Raven to test out Lex. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna use him to activate Puppet. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this. I use Martian Manhunter with Freeze. Yeah, that's a valid choice, too. That might be a better choice, honestly. I got my boy Jean. He's 1-star Ascendant. I love Martian Manhunter. He's so cool. I want a Martian Manhunter solo film. EPI with Freeze is crazy. Yeah. Alright. I was checking the time. I'll probably be going for a little bit longer, too. This is probably going to be another 3-hour stream. I really do enjoy streaming, by the way. So, yeah, we're going to use Manta for easy puppet activation. And we're going to use Brainiac for lethal damage. Is it worth it using Brainiac for lethal damage? Alright. You know what? I'm going to take your suggestion, Mr. T Gaming Injustice. My only problem is whenever I use Puppet Mr. Freeze, it starts to lag the game because he's got so many hazards going at the same time. We're going to hope the game doesn't lag, alright? I actually one-shotted with Puppet Mr. Freeze and Killer Frost yesterday. Just Puppet. So, no passive stats. It lagged my game a little bit. Hey, does bro have anything that could make him annoying? Alright, I just have to not get hit by his specials. Why don't you use classic Superman with Banshee? I was never really thought about it, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I'm used to seeing Martian Manhunter with Silver Banshee, because that's like the team that most people used. And, or, I mean, that's the one I've seen Sigval use, I should say. So, yeah, and I have my Martian Manhunter, like, fully maxed out passive-wise. Alright. Alright. Oh, he's got some defense. Oh, no matter. Yeah, I don't know. Classic Superman with Silver Banshee might work. But Black Adam, I don't. No, actually, so I use Black Adam to help me activate Puppet. Sorry. I don't think she's got the damage without someone helping her to do it. Alright, come on, Manta. Hit him with your super move. Gotta stack that buff. I got my Manta at 6 stars ascending. I just don't have the orbs to ascend him another level, boys. I'm sorry. Manta's gonna be the one character I actually have fully ascended. Alright. So how many more power bars is that? 6? Or 7? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Manhauer, yeah, I'm doing alright. You know, early morning stream. I do really enjoy streaming and interacting with chat. I got a pretty nasty cough right now, but it is what it is. I'm not dying over here. Yeah. I also, so I'm looking at the Odyssey trailer release question you have, and I do want to do some, like, reaction stuff, like maybe when the next Supergirl, like, trailer gets released, or we get some announcement for DC, I want to do something with that, but I don't know. I just realized what I did. I put Puppet on Martian Manhunter instead of an extra passive stat artifact, didn't I? Alright, let's see if Puppet can help me with just 20k attack. My only problem is copyright. I don't know how they're going to be about it. Come on. We're starting to ramp up damage. Similar story. I wanted to get my Beast Boy to 7 stars. I did do, but I ended up getting 3-star Sand Manta. So, last year's Black Friday sale, I got Beast Boy to 7 stars. And I got so many extra Manta shards. I could have sent him to 4 stars. And I just never did it. Until this year. And I went, you know, we're fully ascending Manta. He's going to be the one I have actually fully ascended. It's going to be a close call. I think we got this. It depends on whether or not he backs out of the hazard and whether or not I crit. Yeah, I did. I thought so. Look, he's Victor, though. Victor Freeze, different level. He's an absolute monster. We got this. Hey, just don't jump out of the hazard. Thank you. We got it. We got it. We got this. Absolute cinema. We got it. With just 20k passive stats. It would have been. I would have failed to one shot if I didn't have him class ascended. 32 viewers. What's up, y'all? What's up, guys? All right. Predictions in chat. Do you think we're gonna get something decent, or am I gonna get absolutely nothing once again? Because actually, I dropped Primal Swamp Thing yesterday, so I should be grateful. We love Primal Swamp Thing over here. Minus 1 star ascendant as well, Mr. Freeze. Yeah. All right, guys. Predictions in chat. Are we predicting an amazing drop, or are we predicting like Enraged Bane? Predictions. Come on, 37. Garbage. All right. Character names. Come on. What do you think? Who drop some character names in chat? Who do you think I'm gonna get? All right. Come on. Oh, boys. Any predictions? Because I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go do it. Here we go. I actually have to hit the claim button. Predator Batman. Amazing! Amazing! Incredible! Incredible, everybody! Amazing! Yay! Yay! Hold up. How many shards of him do I have? Yes, ignore the fact that my Lex Luthor is level 67. Alright, guys. Alright, how many shards of bro do I have? Where's bro? Oh, wow, I'm up to 6,600 now. Yeah, Nightwing, Blade Master, Robin, Jada. Nah, it was Predator Batman, boys. Oh, man. Yeah, that cough's real nasty. I actually want to see if my stuff in League Invasions is done. At least he's good with Gemstone. Yeah, but I don't really need shards of him. I don't need shards of most characters. Alright. Let's go. I have enough shards to basically max out any gold character in the game. No. That shouldn't be too hard. I tend to do all the attacking in my league. Boss Darkseid is the worth he used specials. Special 3 with 60% side minion health in normal mode. He used it. It's had 100 millions of health to him. The Parademon, yeah. I don't know, the Parademon's weird. Actually, you want to know what's interesting about the Parademon? He's immune to Twin Blade. Because for some reason, the armor pierce that cuts through the barrier doesn't work on the minions. You want to know what else it doesn't work on? Multiverse team. I don't see it often, but I'm telling you, Darkseid plus Multiverse Supergirl plus Multiverse Armored Supergirl plus Multiverse the Flash. Yeah, that's rough. But Darkseid's bugged currently. He doesn't have the barrier. What teams are these? I don't know, bro. I think we're in Division 3. I think they just have some modifiers. We should be fine. I'm just trying to get some points. I just want the gems, bro. I think I'll get some... I think we'll get some, like, materials for... because it's just a weak one. Also... Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I was expecting them to have immortality. 42! And back down to 33. Alright guys, it'll be a VOD. I'll probably make a video about why Lex Luthor is cringe. What team did I use here last time? No heroes? Alright. Is it even worth my time equipping artifacts? Is it even worth my time? Oh, Kamidogu Dagger. Way too easy? Yeah, I mean, it's a lower tier, so... I think I'll save Twin Blade. Nah, we'll use Twin Blade. Yeah. Like, this isn't really a challenging team. It's just because somebody's got to do the attacks, and it's usually me. Your stream is lagging? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's an internet thing. It's bound to happen. My internet's actually pretty good, but, you know, you can't prepare for everything. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, great. Thank you, stream, for lagging. I've just lost so many viewers. Amazing. I went from 39 to 28. Incredible. Yeah. If I look to the side, it's because my laptop has my stream pulled up just so I can monitor it, by the way. Dude, I tried Lex in Soul Ray Trading. Bro was hella trash. Why did I even create alts for this baldy? Yeah, so Lex actually does pretty decent damage. You need to pair him with pretty strong supports, but he actually can do damage. The problem right now is the way that his animations work. If you do anything, you basically open yourself for, like, getting punched in the face. Because if you swipe down, the enemy's going to recover before you do and just bully you into oblivion. Yeah. Lex doesn't... Yeah, he's really clunky. The AI can block his specials. The AI can block his combos. The other day I was using him. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip on... it's in one of, like, the... It's like in the Lex Luthor video, I think. The moment I pressed Special 1, Manta snapped into a block. So... yeah. His animations feel funky. And at the end of the day, right? Oh, great. I'm down to 18 viewers. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for lagging the stream. YouTube. But, yeah. He's very clunky. What was I going to say? Like, after the low attack. Yeah. No, the low attack. Like, dude, when I tested it out and saw that for the first time, I went, are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. These guys don't even have immortality. It's over. Free points. Yeah. Like, I get what they're going for with Lex, because obviously he's not a fighter, right? He's got a shield, he summons minions to do his bidding, but at the, like, current point in time, he doesn't feel like an intentionally designed character. He just feels clunky and unfinished. And at the end of the day, right, even with the intentionally, like, hey, he's not really a fighter design, you're still gonna need to be in the fight with him for a decent amount of time. Hey, yo, guys! Lex Luthor at solo raids! I'm an idiot. Lex Luthor in Invasions! Yeah, I saw that bit. Yeah. I don't know, like, my channel has been doing pretty decent lately. But every video is like a 10 out of 10. As in, like, lower than the last one. But it's not bad by any means. I'm a 1.1k sub channel, getting a couple hundreds of views in the first few hours. I've made a decent amount of money off the, like, ad revenue. I can't cash it out because they need to mail me a thing for AdSense. They need to mail me AdSense, bro. Also, yeah, Lex Luthor with Crown is absolutely useless because he doesn't use money. He uses money, not power, so he's useless. Baldy is weird. That should have worked on him a bit more. Oh, actually, earlier on in the stream, I got super moved by someone. And as, I think it was Raven was tagged in and getting super moved, you could still see Lex in the animation where Raven got super moved. Could have honestly waited to release him along with Superman 2. My guess for who they're releasing for Superman 2, based on what we've seen, is Brainiac. Like DC Universe Brainiac, because he's been announced as the villain. Yay. Alright, come on, S.H.I.E.L.D., hold up. Oh. Call in the Raptors. Amazing. 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 Alright. Alright, I can freeze her, though. We got him. Yeah. Yeah. If the game survives till the Supergirl movie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably buying DC Universe Supergirl on stream. And testing every artifact out. Yeah. I heard he's getting a rework or something, so hopefully it balances him more evenly. His passives are not the problem. He can do the damage. It's just, as it stands, his attack pattern is very clunky, and it makes him really hard to play with, because you actually need him to, like, be there for a bit. Like, even with the shield. All right, stream, come on, catch up to real time. Yep. All right, what are we gonna do here? We're probably gonna wait to see what the rewards are. Odyssey trailer wasn't that catchy. IDK, what to say? Sorry for leaving. Was watching the trailer. Oh no, you can leave at any time you want, man. Like, life is life, and people have other interests. I'm not gonna force anyone to stay here and watch me play Injustice 2 Mobile, which I'm very grateful all of you guys have tuned into the stream here. But I'm not gonna like be authoritarian and go, you must watch my stream. I'm ready to Gears level. Alright, where are you, Grod? Did I get enough gear mats to do any of this stuff? Oh no, not even close. It's because I threw all those fights today. Content, am I right? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone in with an unbuilt Primal Swamp thing. My bad. Where is he? Yeah, one of the only characters I'm missing in terms of shards is Hawkman, simply for the fact that he doesn't drop in solo raids. So. Do you want Supergirl to be added with or without her coat on? She'll probably be added without the coat on, but the coat just gives her so many aura points. I kind of want the coat to have. I want the coat to be there. I was gonna try and get my comic out, but I probably have to get up for that. All right, I'm gonna build some Hawkman stuff. I mean, I'm more towards solo raid progress, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything Lex anytime soon. Yeah, probably not. I mean, free legendary is a free legendary at the end of the day, but he's not particularly great. All right, is there anything you guys want to see? Because, like, unfortunately, there's nothing super interesting going on in the game right now. Oh, actually, we haven't done Arena yet, so you can do that. I'm going to add multiple versions of Lex and Supergirl. Multiple versions of Lex I can see. I could definitely see, like, LexoCorp Warsuit Lex Luthor, like DC Universe Armored Lex Luthor, and probably DC Universe Brainiac. I don't know about Supergirl. Supergirl's a little bit a tougher call. Alright, guys, let's try to get invaded by Lex. Yep. NetherRealm, can you add the thing back where you give us high threat opponents automatically? I like that, alright? I like that a lot. Because the problem with Arena is I spend more time doing this than actually playing the game. Why are you giving me lower threat opponents? Lobo coming soon too? Yes, I hope for DC, what's it called? You know, I don't even care about the points. We're just playing this team. I really hope for Supergirl. I'm almost 100% sure we're getting DC Universe Supergirl. I really would like to see DC Universe Lobo. Hopefully we get a spin-off for the Jason Momoa stuff. Ow. Don't back off, alright? Bonk. Bonk. And we should be fine here. Yeah, I got him. What artifact do you think would be good for Lex? So far, I've used Twin Blade Raven. Raven to do darkness, and then Twin Blade on Lex for the damage. I could confidently tell you the worst artifact to use on him is Crown. Because you need to use power bars to stack the Crown damage buff, and Lex doesn't use power. So, Crown is useless on him. Another thing to note about Lex is a lot of the artifact effects don't apply to Lex. They apply to the Raptors. So if you put Norris No Globe on Lex, Lex does not revive. The Raptors revive. Same thing with the Regen Matrix. God Killer, same thing. Lex doesn't get to disable the enemy's blocks. The Raptors do. So, I really hope they make a Lobo accurate to his character in live action. Bro's a menace. Bro's hilarious. He's really funny. So I would really like to see DC Universe Lobo. I need to blow my nose real quick. Yeah. Alright, we back. Any tips on using the Flawed Justice team? They're very high investment. if I don't know what artifacts you have, but most of the time I see Beta Club or Gemstone with them, so they're very, very high investment. You need them at a high star rating. You need some of the stronger artifacts in the game. I think it's possible to one-shot using Puppet on Black Adam, but you need like a 7-star Black Adam and a decent amount of passive stats and a high rating Peacemaker. Can you use the vault if you got some spare? I want to see how it works. You can go back in the stream because I've already used my 2 vault keys that I got. That I got them the other day and I saved them. But basically, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but once you get something, you can't get it again. So it's I hope Margot Robbie returns in the DCU. I loved her as Harley. Yeah, Margot Robbie was a great casting, much better than Jared Leto. I would like to see her return too. It'd be fun. I don't know. I could also see Margot Robbie playing. I don't know. Some of the some of the actors that have played characters in the DCU getting different roles would be fun. Like Jason Momoa as Aquaman is now Lobo, but seeing Margot play someone else would be fun. Hey, look, I'm still holding out for a live-action Justice League Dark film. Where's my Constantine solo film? Damn it! Or was Zatanna solo film? Come on, come on, come on. James Gunn, come on. Please. I have Gemstone and Beta, but my Peacemaker is 4 stars. You might be able to make that work then. I don't have Beta myself, so I can't give you the best advice on Beta, but I think what you're supposed to do is you can push the opponent into the... Actually, no. So you want to tag in Black Adam, you want to do his percentage health damage, you want to super move on 50 combo to get the max out of the armor pierce. Then you want to tag in Peacemaker. You want to super move with Peacemaker for the armor pierce. And then you want to stack the gemstone stacks. And then I think you can use Beta Club on your damage dealer. Hey guys, it's secrets. It's our boy 7-star Lex. Oh, I'm about to throw away these 3 million arena points just to show you guys something. The only actor I could see playing Harley is Anya Taylor-Joy. I mean, I know nothing about Hollywood, so I don't know. Whom to use prismatic shards on? I have 700. The first character I would prioritize is Batwoman the Drown. Like, getting a 7-star Batwoman the Drown is probably one of the first things I would do. King Avoid. King's pretty strong, but you can get him in the League Store. Because my philosophy is Batwoman the Drown, and then rare characters. Killer Frost and Arena is amazing, by the way. Alright, so for anyone who was... alright. So in the Discord, a lot of my people were like, oh, if you take control of the enemy's Lex, and then summon a Raptor, it freezes the game. And people were like, oh, that's oddly specific. And here's the thing, it's not oddly specific. Because it's just the Brainiac mechanic. So, first thing we have to do is we have to kill... Oh, Lex can't even generate funds. Huh? How on earth are you going to kill the Lex then? I was like, oh, he's just using Brainiac. And I was like, oh, I'm assuming if you take control of the enemy's Lex with Brainiac, then summon a Raptor, it breaks the game. But I couldn't. What? Okay. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm just confused then. Alright, let's try it against, like, a invasion Lex, okay? Thank you, Hawkman. Okay. Let's try this. Can bro generate money? Yeah, no, you can't use Lex's abilities on a like hacked hero. Amazing. Amazing. There are only 70, 80 active players in my arena, always following legendary. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. The arena is a little weird because a lot of people have an easy time of it because they're in an easier arena. A lot of people don't. Super moves are okay after 50 hit combo, then super move with Peacemaker. Then for me, just use damage dealer Peacemaker and ROK Gemstone. I use Gemstone Peacemaker and then ROK as my damage dealer with Twin Blade. You might be able to use ROK with Beta Club. I don't know. I know Hawkman is pretty popular with Beta Club. Guys, have I gotten 3 invasions today or 2? I think it's 2, right? All my viewers are leaving me. I'm hovering around like the 20 people range. Which I'm not surprised. Like, my first stream was literally just too good. It set the ceiling way too high because of the face reveal, the 1K subs, the updates. I peaked at 150 viewers. And my second stream was pretty more, like, it was a little bit more casual. We did a chest opening and we played with like 2-star Lex, but it was like 30 to 50 viewers. And this one I think is average around like the 25 range, which, you know, it's pretty decent still. It's like still 20 to 30 people like coming into the stream and tuning in and saying hi. Also, does anyone know why DC Universe Superman specifically doesn't get unhittable if he kills the enemy? Like, it's just a weird like thing to add to me. I'm watching from India. I like your content. Hey man, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I really am appreciative of the fact that I have a global audience. Yeah, but I have Beta Club and I use that on my Peacemaker. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure because I don't really use I don't have Beta Club and I don't really use the Flawed Justice team like that too much, so I'm not really qualified to answer that question. But yeah, I'll take your word for it because you definitely know what you're talking about. When did the Duo Lex and Superman chest coming? I don't know. If I had to take a guess, if it was up to me, as a troll, I would do it for Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day sale. Like, they're not going to make it on the sale. It's going to be a full price chest because it's the first time they release the chest. And then everything else is on sale, but I think they should do it for Valentine's Day because it'd be really funny. You need to get Beta Club, man. I'm hoping I will eventually. Like, now that it's free, it's great because I was like, look, I have Gemstone. I am not going out of my way to gamble more money for Beta Club. If it drops, it drops, but I'm not going out of my way to spend more. So, it is really good to know that eventually I'll be able to get it within the next coming months. So, like, that's one of the things I really love about the change. But, yeah, there's still a lot of stuff with new players we need to fix out. Also, what are New Year's sales? Like, are they good, bad, or mid, or just bad? No clue. They haven't been leaked yet. Hello, big fan. Hey, man, what's up? Sue! Yeah, also, I'm sorry if I, like, don't say your name or, like, mispronounce it, because I'm just bad with names. Gabra? I tried, man. I really did. I have it at level 3, but it's so iffy. I think it does need a little bit of upgrading, and it does need a little bit of setup, but it is really strong. Oh, look. Speaking of, I meant like previous New Year's sales. I don't remember. Does anyone remember what the previous New Year's sale was? Because I don't. I don't even think I got anything from the New Year's sale. I think I was just too busy trying to get Killer Frost. Because that was about the time she got released. Alright, Atrocitus. Let's go. Gonna build some combo. Special 3. And we'll be able to finish him off. This set arena was hard. My Lex Luthor 3 stars, but I need Killer Frost. We all need Killer Frost, man. One of the best characters in the game. Hey, NetherRealm, maybe you should have put her on sale as a gem option instead of just putting her on sale for the money option. Guys, have I done all 3 invasions yet? Or is it only 2? Because I think it's 2, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Alright, guys, I know Nightmare Batman is better than Sub-Zero here, but by OCD, I don't actually have it. I just want the Mortal Kombat team here. Oh, there it is. I got my answer. Die. Also, yeah, it's not just me, right? Lex Luthor opens the fight by saying, die. Like, I thought I was going crazy, and I mentioned it to the people in the Discord. I'm like, I swear, he just says, die, at the beginning. Arena is easy. Just hit how easy it is. Yeah, I mean, if you have Twin Blade, it kind of doesn't matter. And to me, it's really just a matter of, like, Arena is so easy. My biggest problem with Arena is I'm like, I know 3 million threat teams exist. I just have to keep refreshing for them, and the refreshing takes more time than actually fighting the opponents. How to get Killer Frost for free? You just kind of you have to open the chest and hope you get lucky. I actually think she is a drop that you can get in the solo raid legendary pool of characters, but it's a really rare drop. Like, I wish they would Noriwick Sub-Zero and have something to do with the MK team. Yeah, probably. I mean, bro is just kind of useless. Raiden and Scorpion actually have really good synergy. They work really well together. My bad. I forgot. I didn't even see the Nightmare Batman there. Alright. Sub-Zero. Alright, thank you. You did your job. Bonk, 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 bonk. Guys, Arena's hard. I use Multiverse Batwoman and Nightmare Batman with Raiden. Is that for the combo stuff? That's not something I see a lot. Bro, in the chest opening, my luck is trash. Yeah, but Killer Frost doesn't have a solo raid. I mean, hypothetically, you could get 8 drops of Killer Frost shards from the 25, like the 12 days of Christmas thing they're doing. But, I mean, you're better off buying a lottery ticket in that situation. I'm not going to lie. It's a really rare drop. It's a rare drop, and then you have to get it 8 times. Yeah, helps with the random revive matrix. Alright, yeah. Alright, I think... Alright, so I know that the Supergirl season is coming up next with the Lex invasion. Guys, I'm going to try and get 2 billion points on stream. Why? To prove a point. Amazing. I love Peacemaker. I love fighting Peacemaker. It's just so fair, you know? That stagger, man. That stagger's really brutal. Alright. See, Arena's pretty easy unless I do stuff like that. And, of course, it doesn't register my block in time either. Amazing. Amazing. And he's got some stun resist. And he got priority over me. So unless that happens, I'm fine. But, I mean, that's why I just kind of use the multiverse team. I don't know. I hate this man. Collector is another level of annoying. Just because he's so fast. He's so fast with the reaction time. Okay, dude, buy a lottery ticket. 4 drops of Mr. Freeze? Are you talking about the 25, like, free ones? Or are you talking about the chest drops? Because 4 of them is ridiculous. That's where I unlocked Captain Cold and didn't get any KF shots, but I got 25 in an alt. Yeah, man, that's brutal. Alright. There we go. ROK Special 2 is unlockable. I had a feeling that was the case. I was 100% sure. Yeah. But sometimes that does just happen to me, though. Also, is it just me, or does the AI know when its special does something? It's like Collector knows his special 2 is annoying and is a reflective shield. It's like Black Adam knows his special 2 is unblockable. Hawkman knows his special 1's unblockable. And API really loves backing off and spamming that special... I love this game. I love this game so much. Awkward stagger for a moment. Bro. Yay. Amazing. I forgot about the bombardment. Oh, Hawkman. Thank you. I thought I died. Also, why does the AI do that? Can it just not snap into a... Thank you, game. See? And now, without Twin Blade, because my Twin Blade user died, bro is that... I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Yep. See, this could all have been solved if I just used the multiverse team, but I used them already, so... Alright, guys. I'm gonna try, but I don't think I got this. What is it? Alright, he rushed. Bro, he rushed. He did a swipe attack, which I don't think the player can do a swipe attack and then immediately transition into a block. Ow. Alright. This is still winnable. Alright, we got him. We did it. Yep, log in 4 drops and got 100 shards. Yes, they do. I'm assuming that's like to the fact that they know certain things are annoying. it's just a pain, man. I'm just like, Collector almost never uses a special 1. Unless he can immediately chain you, he never uses it. Man just sits there and waits until his special 2 is ready, and then he proceeds to spam it. And without, how people go fight Collector without Twin Blade, huh? I think people used to have to, but I don't know. All right. Oh, great! Amazing! Oh, isn't that just fun? It let the game lag for a second, and bam! Special 1. Unhittable. Frozen. The best game in the world. I love this game so much. It's because I'm streaming and I'm screen mirroring and all that stuff, so. Yeah. Yeah, for me, he uses a special 1 quite a lot, but just never enough when he has enough for a special 2. No, if Collector has a special 2, he's gonna use him. Bro knows. He hacked the code of the game. Also, he has one of the fastest snaps into a block I've ever seen. He can immediately finish his special 1 and go right into a block, dude. Alright. Yo, guys, it's Gold Black Adam. When's the last time you've seen this? Yeah. I think the stream's probably going to be shorter today. Just because there's not really a lot going on in the game and a lot to do. Stun resist! And make myself unhittable. You win. Can you show the build? How do you build your Dwayne and Cena? Yeah, I'll show it. It's the way I build all my characters, which is just math. Multiverse White Canary, that snap block is doesn't see on her. I think I noticed it more with Collector, just because you fight Collector a lot more in Arena. You don't really run into Multiverse White Canary. But, yeah, math, basically. So this is how I have him built. I try to get as close to the cap, or just exceed the cap by as little as possible, but Dwayne's just got some, high defense. So, crit chance, defense. I never put more than 1 epic crit chance or defense because of the base effect of the helmet and the 5th piece. So by that that alone, at max level you'll get 55 crit chance and defense. But yeah, and then I go 2 fast attack chances and then 1 rare fast attack chance. And only when there's literally nothing else to put anything on, I go up for attack, because the attack values and the gear values are disproportional. From solo raids, I don't really do Arena unless it's for Hawkman. Yeah, I kind of just play Arena for the talent reforges, and just because, I'm bored sometimes, and I just want to have some fun. Does Lex invade more than 3 times per day, or am I unlucky? No, it's a max of 3 times for any invasion. So, so here you see with Cena, it's a little different. If it's base 150 crit chance, I go 2 rares, 1 epic. If it's a base of 170, I go 3 rares. But my crit chance, if it's a 0 base, I go the gear piece, base effect, 1 epic, 1 rare. If it's a base of 10 crit chance, I go default gear piece and then 2 epics. 2 rares, excuse me. I tend to just go 2 lethals for the lethal chance thing, unless it's got some base effect. I almost always use 2 epics, 1 rare for the fast attack chance. And here I'm using the 10% thing, where it base and then 2 rare. Is it boring being a veteran player? A little bit, but also, I think I enjoy it just because I'm a hardcore DC fan, and there's not really too many other DC games to play. Also, making content about the game also makes it a little bit easier to play a lot, because I get to talk to people about it, and I get to actually show people things, and I get to interact with an actual chat here. So yeah, I mean, that's just how I build my characters. Does my Orm need gears? Orm without gears gotta be one of the most useless legendaries in the game. I'm gonna be honest. Orm is a very high investment character. Very strong if you have Gemstone, but without Gemstone, you'll probably need some star rating, need some passive stats, need some strong support characters, and you'll definitely need gears. Yeah, I kind of just do arena for gems though. Gems, something else to play the game, and I mean I really don't need most shirts. I just want to get 2 billion points for the Supergirl season to prove a point. Have a good day, man. Time to get ready for work. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Go get that bag. So, yeah, man. See ya. Thanks. All right. Also, $10 for the pass is crazy. For like a couple points. Also, Beast Boy and Zatanna. Zatanna doesn't need gears. Zatanna you can use for percentage health damage and for a damage buff. Oh, hey, that's not too bad. Beast Boy needs like 1 or 2 gears. And Puppet, which, in a rough spot right now because of the changes they made. Captain Cold. Amazing. I'm waiting for the rewards to clock over. But let's take a look at the special offers. All right. Oh. 20 bucks for a 50% chance of the legendary? Pretty good. Can be useful. Really good. Has a challenge. Good in one very specific scenario, which is a late game thing. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Come on, NetherRealm. No. Really congested, actually. Yeah, Justice League points. I'm not paying $10 for no points, alright? I'll just get the pass myself. I'll just play through it. That's rough. Don't buy any of those, guys. Alright, can my rewards clock over for this split? I'm trying to see, I forget what I got, alright? I'll try to make some content here. Oh, man, that's real rough. Alright, what do you guys want to see? Because I don't really know what else there is to do. Because right now, it's really just maybe play some Champions Arena. Maybe do some training. Yo, guys, actually, I need to call on the power of the chat. Me and my friends are making some plans to go bowling. I've never won a round of bowling, so I need some advice. If we got any bowlers in the chat, I'm using my summon. All right, I'm using my phone a friend. I need some advice to cook my boys in bowling next time. No rewards haven't. Time to play operations, baby. This proves this game needs. Hey, I stand by my survivor mode idea. I'm just saying it would be fire. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Survivor mode. You gotta use one team, one health bar, beat as many rounds as you can, random teams, random characters, random artifacts, win as many rounds as possible, maybe one refresh for some credits, maybe a second refresh for some gens, and then I guess you can make the third one money if you really want to. Make it a way for more players to earn keys, make it a way for like people to get like maybe 1 or 2 legendary gears. Someone clip it and send it to NetherRealm. NetherRealm, I'm asking for a job offer, please. I don't even want to get paid. I'll do it for nothing. I just want to make the game better, bro. Number 1 tip is get a buzz going. What on earth is a buzz? Also, y'all remember how fire Injustice 1's challenge mode was? Well, what am I supposed to do with this, huh? What am I gonna do with this, huh? Couple beers. I'm 19. I can't drink. I also don't like drinking. Like, it's just not something that is appealing to me. I mean, I could do some champion. All right, guys. On one hand, we have one saving grace. I have training mode. Who wants to play training mode? I wish that's how they made league raids. Yeah, probably. Because league mode, like league raids, even with the new bosses, Really boring, I'm not gonna lie. After like the first couple of times, it's kind of boring. Yeah. I wish they added solo raids back to the game.
Can't you see you have no chance?
And Chanfer, shut up. I just said solo raid ended. Apparently, that's a bug for some people. They're having a bug where the solo raid says it ended, even though it hasn't. Hold up, let me actually fix my chat. I don't know why it cuts you guys off like that. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll have to fix it in post. What? Oh, I don't know, like, what are you saying about league rates? That's what I'm, like, confused about, because I'm not 100% sure what you mean. Alright, guys. What are we going to do in training mode, alright? Is there anything you guys want to see in specific in training mode? Now, it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio, because I don't have any passive stats, but is there anything you want me to test out in training mode while we wait for the drops to happen? Then I could play Champions Arena, guys. Best game mode in the game. I'm going to let you guys drop some suggestions in the chat. I got to go use the bathroom. I'm back. Did everyone leave? Have I fallen off, boys? What division am I in? For Champions Arena 4, I think. Just because I let myself drop down, because half the time I can't be bothered. Like, it's not even hard. It's just like, it's like an hour a day, and I'm just not. I don't even get anything for it. I got a couple gems. All right. I'm gonna give you. I guess I can. I don't know. I guess I'll just go play Champions Arena then, because you'll be seeing the duos video probably tonight. While I go try and figure, because my problem is I think I have said a lot of the things I wanted to for the video, right? For like the free-to-play player situation stuff. The only problem is I want to edit the video in some way that isn't just gameplay over me talking, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I'm really struggling in that sense because I want to make the video like something. Tier 3 and 4, you can easily play once a week and stay in it. Oh yeah, bro, I barely have played for the last couple of days and I'm still like pretty like safe. It's just not worth the grind, right? Sometimes I'll grind to like Division 1 and then just let myself drop the next week. Sometimes I'll back and forth. Like I'll get up to Division 1, let myself drop to Division 2, just not play it that week, and then play it the next week. Like I'll do that just because it's kind of boring. Speaking of kind of boring, 16 viewers, we've fallen off because there's nothing to do. There's just nothing to do. I've done all the solo raid stuff. I don't really know if anyone wants to see me play training mode. Arena just isn't really all that interesting of a game mode. And, well, League Invasions isn't really doing anything right now. And, you know, if it was a big like, that big update stream was crazy. But, like, I just don't know what to do. I guess we could test Lex out. Using some other, like, things. I could show that off. But yeah, I don't know. It's it's just rough, because what am I even supposed to do here? I'm going to ask you guys, but I'm trying to figure out how to, like, set up roles in Discord, and how to set up roles, like, and set up, like, membership ranks in YouTube, and I just don't know what to give people, and I don't know what to make them look like, and I don't even know how to do the Discord roles stuff so they, like, actually separate into barriers. Oh, there's probably a YouTube tutorial about it.
but I just don't know what like roles to name things because I want to keep with the cafe theme. So the memberships right now are single shot, double shot, triple shot for $1, $3, and $5 each. But I don't know. So I'm gonna ask for your guys' advice while I just play Champions Arena and turn my brain off. Only Lex doesn't benefit Rice. Like uh, if you throw on Twin Blade, it doesn't armor pierce. Yeah, so Lex doesn't get like the effects from artifacts. So Regen Matrix won't revive him. I'm pretty sure it will revive the Raptors. Nor Snow Globe will revive the Raptors. Give away 3 legendary gears to top 3 subs. Maybe. The only problem is like giving away gears. I don't really know how to do that. In my head, what I could realistically do is probably just buy a gift card and send them the code. That's probably the easiest way to do it. But I mean, I've only made $48 so far. All right, so I am making something, but it's probably not enough to really start doing giveaways. At least not yet. I do want to give back to the community eventually. Also, hey Jay. Yeah, I remember you from the comment sections because I do see your comments pretty often. Which, speaking of, I haven't responded to the latest comments because sometimes I just do it in bulk and sometimes I just get really tired. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe legendary gears. I think like for tier 1, it's probably just gonna be like rank stuff and maybe a badge. Tier 2 is probably gonna be like team suggestions, like because I try to get to everybody's team suggestions, but if you are going out of your way to give me money, I kind of feel some kind of obligation to what's it called? To prioritize like your request because obviously you've gone out of your way to help me financially. So, tier 3 might be like early access to videos and maybe that Patreon thing. That's like a scroll. For anyone who is wondering, I will never lock content behind a paywall. I just don't believe in doing that. I don't think that's a good business model. Like, I get the point. It's like you're rewarding people exclusively for supporting you, but at the same time, I feel like you're excluding other people. So, exclusive video is just not my style, right? I like reaching as many people as I can, making my content as accessible to as many people. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to monetize without really going into that venture. I don't really like the idea of members only like chat or streams. Like that's just not my thing. But yeah, I do want to give people something for supporting me, and I just haven't figured out what yet. So that's why memberships don't exist on this channel, because I don't want to launch them until I actually have something set up. Yes, iOS, Android gift cards. That's probably like the best move, right? It's the easiest thing to do. It's just like, hey, thanks for supporting me, and whatever I get from memberships, I get or ad revenue, I can put back into like maybe a one-off giveaway for like gears or for a character maybe. Also, I checked my CPM yesterday. You guys take a guess what my CPM is, guys. Shards, I'm digging for it. Take a wild guess what you guys think my CPM is, because I was shocked at it. It's surprising. Also, take a wild guess what my watch time is. My average watch time for my videos is. You could probably guess just by my reaction to it. I'm not gonna lie. I hate everything, man. I hate everything. And for the record, it's really good watch time for gaming content, but I just hate the numbers. Yes, it's $7 CPM. I think it was like 6.97, but the ad revenue cut I think is like 55.45. So for every 2K views, I'm basically making $70 or $7. I wish it was 70, which is actually pretty decent considering it's a game I was just gonna play anyway. And I don't know. I guess people find me entertaining enough to stick around for my content, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm also kind of concerned about, like, because I think I have supers enabled, but the problem with supers is the split is 70-30, which means if you give me, if someone donates $10, then I get $7, and then YouTube takes the other 3. The bigger issue is if you donate through Google or through like Apple Pay, Apple and Google take another 30%. So if you donate like $10 through a super using like Google Play or Apple or Apple Pay, I end up with like $5 I think, which if anything, like again, I don't solely care about the money, but I don't know, it feels weird for someone to give me like $10 and then me to only be able to use 5 of it because YouTube and Google and iOS took the other 30%. I think it might be bypassable if you link it to a bank account. I think, but again, I'm 19, so I'm not 100% sure about all this stuff. I'm still trying to figure it out. I didn't think I was gonna get monetized in 4 months, but here we are, and I'm streaming now. 20 minutes total, 5 hours. No, so my total watch time is 11,000 hours. My average watch time is minutes. Do with that what you will. I hate everything, man. Jonker. So we're gonna use the Jonkler. Oh man, this cough is terrible, by the way. Let's use Catwoman. Right? Let's use Silver Catwoman. What? So yeah, my total watch time on my channel is 11,000 hours. My average watch time on my channel is 6 to 7 minutes. Which are pretty good for gaming content. The almighty 6-7. Yep. Like, I'm not mad about it, because that's really good for, like, YouTube, man. Like, for gaming, like, that's insane. But also, I can't say those numbers without like, summoning some curse on myself. I just can't. Thank you, Catwoman. Oh, man. Yeah, so I think we're near the end of the stream. I'm probably going to get up to rank 1 in Champions Arena, because it's really just a minor inconvenience. Then I'm probably going to see what we get for the like split rewards, and then we're going to maybe if you guys want some last requests for training mode. If not, I'll probably just end the stream like before it gets to the 3-hour mark. Of course, it's going to be a VOD if you really want to go back and rewatch it or couldn't catch it. I try to do 10 to 12 because that's like when the most amount of people watch my content. So I try to make the stream as accessible to everyone as possible. Ooh, actually, you know what? I might make a request thing for people who are higher like members or like long-term members. Like if you I'm thinking about playing the Arkham series, but if you really want me to play the Arkham series and you're financially supporting me, I'm kind of obligated to hear you out. I might also make a Twitch. Like, I know the problem with Twitch is it's impossible to grow on Twitch because of the algorithm, but, you know, having a pre-established audience does make it a little bit easier. I also don't know what the revenue is like on Twitch, but I am just trying to basically diversify my portfolio here. Maybe a Patreon? I don't know. Is that something people do? Oh, actually, I have to lock in here. I might lose this fight. I'm probably going to lose this. Worst reaction time ever. I'm just going to take the loss. So actually, here's a fun fact. You can actually negate the loss if you force close the game, which I'm actually going to do. So what I can do here is pause. I can do this. I can swipe out of the game. I can go back into the game. I can go back to the gaming screen. Oh, actually, I gave away my name before. Also, I'm sorry about the chat box looking like this. I think it's because I have 2 chats active at once. There we go. That should be better. Hold up. Yeah, let me do this. Oh, hold up. It hasn't actually given my... I'm back in. What was this giveaway I'm hearing about? Some people... so they were suggesting doing a giveaway for maybe legendary character gears. So I was like, I don't know how to do that. But I guess like the best thing we could do is, hey, yo, can the split rewards actually show up? And I was like, I guess the best way to do it is with a gift card. So maybe when I've made a little bit more from ad revenue, I could do like a giveaway for like gears for like maybe a Christmas special or for a big update. Right now, I've only made $48, all right? Which is pretty decent, because that's like $7 a day for a game I would have already played anyway. And I haven't had like 1,000 view video, like, or a big video, like the free-to-play player video, and the, like the 7 free-to-play teams, or the chest opening video since I got monetized. So if I get a big video, I could hit the gold mine. Yeah, so right now my CPM is $7, so I'm taking around roughly like 7.5 for every 2K views because of the ad revenue split. I'm thinking of maybe when we have a little bit higher revenue in the future, I could do like a giveaway, and I was like, I don't really know how to do that, so my idea was probably just to go buy gift cards and hand the code to anyone who would have won the giveaway. I'm getting called by potential spam. And just send it to, like, give them the code straight up. It's not really something that could happen right now, just because I don't make enough ad revenue. Also, Google needs to mail me the AdSense thing so I can redeem the thing. They had it so that I could have done this when I hit 500 subs. Only problem is, I was in college at that time, so it's kind of hard to actually do all that stuff. But yeah, so right now it's just like I've made $48. They pay you out when you reach the $100 threshold. And there's something about taxes as well. So yeah, it's possible, but I do need to keep growing and diversifying my portfolio and just doing more content. Yeah, so force closing the game, guys. Try a game like Wukong and stuff, and then more previous gen like Arkham series. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a super big like console gamer just because I haven't really had it for a majority of my life. But if there's enough interest in people watching me play the Arkham series, I'll do it. But we will have to see. I watched the whole stream. Vault Keys wasn't there. What are you talking about? Previous stream? No, not the previous stream. At some point in this stream, I did some vault thing. I did something with the vaults. I don't know where it is. When this video becomes a VOD, it takes a little bit for it to process. But when it becomes a VOD, I'll probably timestamp it. Ooh, actually, I might make a Lex Luthor video today. Or have it to go up tomorrow, because I did test out some stuff. I'll probably use the clip from today's stream, and then show off how he interacts with other artifacts. Mr. Freeze is Mr. Freeze good to buy? No. Mr. Freeze is a good character, but he is really high investment. You need, you need either Beta Club or Puppet, and Puppet was free to play, but it's a little bit more complicated currently. Oh, I'm down to 12 viewers. I've fallen off. It's also just there's nothing really going on, because the game. What am I doing? I played the solo raids and I did some arena. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, Mr. Freeze is a fun character, but he's very high investment. You need the gears, you need some star rating, and you either need to pay to like an artifact that is gonna like 2 artifacts that are gonna take you a while to get. Down to 11. It would be nice if you make enough. I think a nice a giveaway during big sales would be nice. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but it's just like as it stands, I just don't make enough currently. Because I did just get monetized like a week ago. But yeah, I mean, like, next time we do a new character drop, right? Like, maybe by then, because my guess is the next character, right, is going to be going to be DC Universe Supergirl, and that really makes sense for me to, like, do a giveaway of. Hey, how's your guitar training coming along? I haven't picked it up in a while, because I haven't, I just haven't. Oh man, only 6 people watching? I've so fallen off. Yeah, I just haven't had I've just been doing all the content stuff lately. But yeah, I mean, like, as it stands, there just isn't anything to really do. And I've already used Lex Luthor. So, what am I supposed to do right now? Oh, and now it's up to 13 again. And it's weird, because the numbers, right? The numbers really get in your head. Because my last video, the, like, Puppet Teams video, that's a 10 out of 10, like, as in, it's my weakest performing video in the last 10, but for a 1K sub channel, that's still, like, hundreds of views in the last couple of hours. That's a really loyal and very supportive audience, but those YouTube numbers get in your head, man. Like, dude, when I started a couple months ago, like, 30 views on a video was decent. I was shocked that my first video got, like, 40 views. That video was terrible, by the way. It's actually gotten a decent amount of views because people like to go back and rewatch the first one. It's terrible. It's so bad. Yeah, but I don't know. You know, like for me, like back then, 100 views was a milestone. My first video that really blew up was like 300 views, and that was the Super Move compilation. And then the Gears video, because I made those videos because I knew that they would pick up some traction, because I knew people were looking for them. And now it's like with 1,000 subs, hundreds of views it's not nothing. It's people actually coming in to tune into your content and going out of their way to watch your stuff. But it really does get in your head. You think like I know, look, I have 11 people watching me right now, which is a massive like decrease from how many people were watching me on the update release stream. But at the same time, that update release stream was my first stream. I did a face reveal. I had like it was the big update, and I had something interesting to do. And right now it's just I don't have anything interesting to do. And so you see the 10 people, and that's still 10 people. That's like sitting at a table with a decent amount of people. And those numbers just really get in your head, man. So, can you play Beethoven music, anyone? I can't play Beethoven. Also, if I played it on stream, I would get copyrighted. So yeah, I don't know. That's just like my mentality about the YouTube mindset stuff. It's a little rough, but it's very rewarding. And, you know, whenever you do get a video that does well, it's amazing. And even when you don't, like, even the few comments that people leave that are, like, really nice and supportive are really rewarding. Yeah, tomorrow's stream, I don't know. I'll probably do the solo raid stuff, and then I'll try to get 2 billion points on stream. But, as it stands, it's just, like, over the course of the Supergirl season. Not in one day. That, I don't know if that's possible. You're like your supper bros? Yeah, I mean, loyalist of the bunch. So I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. But yeah, I don't know. You get in your own head. And like, I understand that this is the low point of the stream. It's like, there's not much going on. But seeing the numbers decrease always kind of gets in your head a little bit. Is there anything you guys want me to do? Like, because there's only a couple of you watching right now. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm going to almost 100% do it. I think the only thing I'm really waiting for at this point is just the invasion stuff. Because I might get some rolls, some stuff to like re-roll a couple things here and there. So we'll have to see. I'll get some gear mats though, that's nice. Relax, it will go up, just keep grinding. Yeah, you know, it's obviously like you can't just, that's the struggle with YouTube. It's best to always go in with the same mindset regardless of you. One day it will rise again, then fall again. Yeah, like I tell myself that, right? I'm just like, of course it would. Look, I was never gonna hit on like a consistent 80 viewers for streams, especially not when nothing interesting is really happening in the game. But obviously, like it's the curse of comparison. You know, they say comparison is the thief of joy. You end up comparing yourself to others, but you compare yourself to your past success. And that YouTube thing is really rough because that 10 out of 10 video is still sitting at a couple hundred views. I'm gonna make like a couple bucks off of a game I was gonna play and test out anyway. But YouTube's just readjusting itself essentially. Because what happens is you gotta have a low point where you don't really get too many views because there's nothing going on in the game, right? Or, you know, you got a really big peak. Because like, my first couple of videos after the update, of course they got a bunch of views. Because people are still interested in the update. But that interest doesn't really last, so it gradually decreases over time, which is something that's natural, which is something that you, like, kind of just have to expect that is going to, you kind of have to know is going to happen. But it's always rough to see, at least. You know. But it's not like this channel is unsuccessful. I'm monetized. I'm making a couple bucks every day off a game I would have already played. I get to hang with people, and there's a decent amount of people that sit there and actually want to tune in and you know, just chill and chat and hang with me. I've got a Discord, and that Discord has people actually using the different channels. And it's got people asking for suggestions for comics and game advice, and there's like 90 people in that server. So by no means is it unsuccessful, but you kind of just always get into the mindset of comparing where you are to like where you are currently to when you were. Like what yesterday's stats were like. The problem is the marketing sucks. It's kind of exciting update, and then it's dead for 6 months. Okay, can somebody confirm this for me? Because I swear this is what it is, but I can't be 100% sure. Is it just me, or is the marketing for this game like non-existent? I see a bunch of ads for stuff like Raid Shadow Legends, and I see a bunch of ads for like DC Dark Legion. I don't remember the last time I've seen an Injustice 2 mobile ad. Is that just me? Hey, yo, NetherRealm, please, please, I'll take a sponsorship. Please, I will promote this game so much, you don't understand. I really want this game to be successful, guys. Come on, please. I've never seen an ad for this game. I thought that was the case. It's not just me, right, guys? Ads for this game don't exist. I mean, it doesn't exist. They mainly just posted Twitter and YouTube. Used to be exciting when making new solo raids, but it feels like they killed the support for this game until an update comes out. And the problem is, right, they come out with a big update, and then they either say, hey, we know some bugs are happening, we'll fix it later, or they just don't address things. I've never seen an ad for this game. I was just bored and looking around. You want to know why I know this game exists? Because I played Injustice 1! Because I saw the story mode on a YouTube video that had a couple million views. Back in like 2014, 2015, or whatever it was, I saw the first mobile game, and then I knew that the second one was coming out. That's how I know. That's how I know about this game. I've never seen a single ad for this game. Not even ads, no tweets, no announcements anymore on their Discord. I don't know, man. Like, I think we all get annoyed at advertising, but guess what? Advertising exists for a reason. Also, hey, does anyone feel... Is it just me, or is this... Atrocitus proc his reflective shield way more than any other thing, right? I've seen this man get 4 reflective shields in a row. I literally found this game on accident. That's what I'm saying. This game is got a really good foundation. It needs to make some adjustments for free-to-play players, and with the gambling stuff, and with the mechanics. Like, it's a foundation for a phenomenal game that just needs some addressing and needs some, like, tweaking. Also, more advertising. Like, Sigvald is kind of the only content creator. You got Sigvald. Alter is back for a little bit now, but he's literally said he wasn't going to be around permanently. You have Death Void, and then you have a couple of the smaller content creators, and then I guess me. I guess if you want to throw me in the pack. Also, True Damage is so stupid, by the way. So stupid. So stupid. Why do I not have an immunity frame? Come on. I know about Injustice 2 on console and PC, but as I moved out, I was bored. Didn't even know there's Injustice 1. I have seen back-to-back. I've seen back-to-back-to-back. I've seen 4 in a row. I don't understand. Also, I don't know. I know some of the top players really like Invasions. My biggest problem with Invasions is just some stuff in Invasions doesn't feel like it really should work. I'm sorry, you have a boss with like 30 billion health, and on top of that you have a reflective shield, and then you have all the dodge mechanics and the modifiers, and you can get one tapped through a block, and then you have a reflective shield on top of it. That just feels a little bit unfair. Guys, I'm almost out of coffee. Yeah, I think Death Void does live stream daily, and he's one of the bigger content creators in the space. I don't know. Like, I've always kind of tried to go into the game with the mindset that I don't want to be an Injustice 2 mobile content creator. I want to be a DC Comics content creator. So I want to play other games like Dark Legion, Worlds Collide, maybe even Console Injustice, stream the Arkham series, do like comic reviews. Bro, so yesterday I dropped an outline in the Discord. Like, bro, I made this outline before I even hit 100 subs, and then they were like, bro's real serious when he drops the outline. I'm like, nah, I had this outline planned. And then they were like, what do you expect? He's Asian. And I went, Asian Ultra Instinct. Invasion by far has the best rewards. Yeah, no, it does, for sure. But I don't know, like, to me, right? The way that you're supposed to play Invasions just feels like you either need Puppet and, like, just 10 level puppets lying around, or, alternatively, you need to use characters that can make themselves unhittable. Without unhittable, the game is like unplayable. We got robbed for invasion rewards. Has it not dropped yet? Oh, common 1.5 billion people. Even if 0.01, he has the people advantage. Yeah, I can see that. I actually hear India has a pretty big comic like fan base. Like a lot of people in DC, like a lot of people in India like comics, which is surprising to me actually. I think I've seen the DC fans India subreddit where they're like, "Hey, what Bollywood actress would you or actor or actress would you cast to play said character?" That's surprising. I didn't know that like they had like fans over there like that. Now Invasion is just unrealistic. Literally was like facing like 10 million health character per each. I think the problem with Arena or Invasions, excuse me, is that it just doesn't feel super realistic, right? Or I don't know. So here's the thing, right? I don't think you're Netherrealm. I'm waiting, but the problem with Invasions to me is like they don't want people to like basically one person single-handedly to be able to take down every outpost. I think that's the idea. It just doesn't feel super well executed. Because first of all, you can have multiple people being able to play the invasion at the same time, and I'm pretty sure that can cause bugs. On top of that, you have one shared health pool. So, and then you have the ability to get one tapped. Even when you don't even really do anything wrong, the AI can just be really cheesy. And then you have stuff like reflective shields, you have stuff like soul crystal, you have stuff like weird player like interactions, you have stuff like dodge. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to try and make people coordinate together. Like soul crystal and magic cape everywhere. The problem is because the game is so global, you have people in different time zones, so coordinating things is really, really hard. Even with a Discord, it's kind of hard. I have a team Discord, but most of those people have like lives. My leader's like, I think I forget what his job is. He's like some kind of deputy. Dude's married. I'm sorry, you want people to like mess up to go out of the way to do real, like who have real lives, real jobs. I'm 19, right? I'm off for like winter break. I don't have a job. But a lot of people have real life stuff to do. You can't just expect them to drop everything on a whim to play something in a video game. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of the concepts of Injustice 2 Mobile, like they're good. I just don't think they're well executed, yes. Today happened with me. Scorpion folded my every team. Yeah, and then you have your Nightmare Batmans running around, your Darkseids running around. You know what they should do? Netherrealm. If anyone is watching at Netherrealm. Okay, hear me out. You know how you made it so you could only use one character in every outpost so the bases wouldn't be Darkseid, Collector, Atrocitus, and Nightmare Batman? Revolutionary idea. Once you rework some of those artifacts, make it so you can only use one artifact per character, alright? You can't spam soul crystals on everyone, alright? Okay? If you want diversity, maybe don't make it so people are just going to spam the same artifact over and over again in defensive teams. Because the problem before was it was literally just all soul crystals and Nightmare Batmans and Collectors and Darkseids. Now it's different teams, but it's still the same soul crystal. If you want some variety, you might want to do something about that. The 8-hour cooldown is stupid as well. I kind of get what they're going for, but at the same time, a little bit ridiculous. Because also, the 8-hour cooldown kind of just gets nullified if you have multiple of the artifact lying around. So the top players just have like 50 level 10 puppets lying around, 50 level 10 twin blades running around, and probably like 50 Lexocorp warsuits lying around, and they're just like, la da 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 da. So, they're not going to have a problem, but also, Invasions is completely, like, it's completely out of the reach of any new player. It's completely a late player thing. Literally, the only thing that newer players get out of Invasions is like a couple rewards here and there. But yeah, it's a complete late player thing, like late game thing. All right. You know, I'm kind of bored, so I want to. Guys, we're gonna bully Enchantress, all right? We're gonna bully Enchantress. I have a feeling this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna bully Enchantress. I'm gonna try and one-shot Enchantress with no passive stats. You get a little teaser of the video. They should just make it you can't use an artifact twice for invasion. Have it come back for the next one. Yeah, probably. Like, instead of making it so you can't use this puppet or this puppet or this puppet or that one. Yeah, I don't know. Probably just limit the artifact so that you can only use one type of artifact per attack. You can only use one type of artifact per defensive team. Like, per attack. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. Alright, guys. Trust me. This is going to work, alright? Mr. Freeze, a different animal. Puppet, a different animal. I'm literally just trying to stall for when the invasion drops, like, rewards drop, alright? I got my power still. Alright. So, what we do here is this. And then we super move with Killer Frost. I need to use the power bars on Mr. Freeze. Yeah. So if anyone has any team suggestions or anything you want to see in the chat while we wait for the drop... Like, look, the stream is almost over. I'm just waiting for the stuff to drop. And when that happens, I'll probably go eat, like, breakfast or something. Because I haven't eaten yet. Also, they need to fix the power bar thing. Because it's not actually, like, messed up. The power generation is happening accurately. But it's a really, like... It's really off-putting visually. Oh, I need to hit her a couple times to get the full buff. Did you see her? There's this girl popping up in my feed. I didn't care why her name is, or she's like a wild character. I'm confused. Is she acting like it, or is it herself? I have no idea who that is. So I haven't had any issues with it. Like, that's not something I'm familiar with. Alright. Like, look at that. 350% damage against target. I also like how Puppet makes it so every time you use the special, it activates the voice lines as well. I'm gonna eat another mint one for cough relief. I'm trying to spam Puppet with one hand and open the mint candy with the other hand. It's got a zipper. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I don't think I can do it. I can't open a package with one hand. I'll try. No rewards for the split? Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten anything either. I'm just waiting for them to drop. Because it usually happens, like, a couple minutes after the split is over. Maybe an hour at max. But, we have to see. Trust me, guys. We got this, alright? I'm definitely going to one-shot her with no passive stats and just Killer Frost. What is your YouTube feed filled up with? I have no idea. I completely forgot. I get recommended my own videos a lot because I watch them just to make sure they turned out okay. I like video essays. Super Eye Patch Wolf is someone I watch quite a lot. I watch a little bit of professional wrestling. 5 seconds left. First invasion after the update. Probably bugged. Yeah, I can see that. See? No passive stats. I'm telling you, I can do it live on stream. I'll do it versus Enchantress. I'm really like that. So, yeah, I'll throw out the thing again. But I'm thinking of making membership tiers. Right now, they're like coffee branded, so single shot, double shot, triple shot. And people have also asked me about adding roles in the Discord, like roles based on how much threat your roster has. But I also want roles based on like how supported you are, essentially, like how often you tune into the streams, how active you are in the Discord, all of that stuff. I just don't know what to name them. So if anyone's got some suggestions, you can throw it in chat. Yeah. I have no idea what my feed is. Like, it's really just video essays and music. So, and I have Spotify Premium, so I just switch between the two sometimes. Bad tagging. Alright, Chancellors, come on. Stop being cringe for 5 seconds. Stop being cringe, Enchanters. Come on. Meet your fate. You know how this ends. Huh! 10% stun resistance, by the way. Come on. Alright. Finally got Puppet going. And you're wondering why I'm combo interrupting? It's because I know she's blinded, and the animation's just quicker. For starters, make roster based so you don't have to answer any question. They can solve basic questions. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know what to name the stuff, right? Like, I want to give it a fun name, but I just don't know what to call it. I was thinking maybe something like heroic or like champion or something like that in like the division tiers, right? I don't want to just copy the Injustice ones because, truth be told, I don't really like the Injustice like ranking system, like what they title it. I have my own like tier rarity system that I want to implement into my own DC like game concept. I have a concept for a DC game. If you guys are interested in that, I might make a video about that while I have the time. I hate how the AI can proc specials even though they're blinded. There we go. When I join the Discord, make the fan base so it can rule. I'm detoxing right now, so no social chat. I have no idea. I'm very confused about the wording of that comment. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let's use EPI Harley. Duos. I don't know. The thumbnail for this video probably just gonna be the Fortnite duos thing. It's just gonna be duos. Chat, should I make another Sigvald thumbnail? My friend made that to parody Sigvald, and I was like, alright, we'll just use it, I guess. So it's A being right now between the one I made and the one that it's a Sigvald parody. I'll probably go till 1. If the invasions don't drop like a couple minutes after 1, I don't know, I'll just probably go eat breakfast and probably pick up the stream tomorrow. So, we'll see. Best character in the game. As I also just have a really nasty cough, and my throat is handling it alright, but my voice is kind of being damaged. Alright. Alright. She's immune to abilities disabled. Why is everyone immune to abilities disabled? Got her. Alright. I'll live. Probably. Yeah, and just keep pushing her back into the thing. And I lost Puppet like a genius. I need to do the special too. Things are going fine. Everything is alright. No need to panic. No need to panic. I have got this under control. I got it, right? We just gotta push her back into the corner. I hate things so much! Life is great, guys. I'm enjoying things.
This is called black magic.
Of course she's got the priority over me. Oh great, I've lost all the effects. Amazing! Amazing game design, everybody. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I'm gonna have to do a do-over. I hate that, right? Why on earth is the AI able to block hazard specials? It doesn't make sense. We're trying again. It doesn't make sense. Were you saying about roles for Discord? You were suggesting make on daily subs, and I can't join the Discord right now. I'll join sub. I'll ping you. Then leave me alone. Our rule. She is the worst. Yeah. Yeah. No, the Discord is just kind of like it's supposed to be chill, talk about comics, talk about stuff. But yeah, I get it. Like detoxing, getting away from the internet, taking time for yourself. I hate her so much. All right. That range attack shouldn't work. All right. I don't understand why it's a 1-2. No other character in the game has that. Infernus is made to be a troll, by the way. Literally useless in the game. One of the worst bosses to fight. Actual troll. I'm also pretty sure I'm losing Puppet because I can't have all the effects going at once. Because she's immune to abilities disabled. Also, long special one. Alright, we're gonna have to use the special too, because it's got a bunch of hazard effects. Alright. Now all we have to do is not lose Puppet. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. I'm just really focused right now, because Enchantress is terrible and cringe. I'm probably going to use the special 2 to extend the stun. Because I think I need the stun to be active. Alright, so the plan here is we're just going to spam this until the end of the fight. Alright, anyone got any questions for me? Anyone got any suggestions for me? Like, it's a low viewership right now, just because there's nothing really going on. But it's really hard to do anything when there's no one really talking. So it's like, it's hard for that to have some kind of interaction. As for content, you'll probably get in the duos video tonight, and then I'm probably doing a video on Lex, and then we'll probably get. I'm planning to drop that video soon, that free-to-play player situation video. I don't know why the devs focus on her that much and the release time of Enchantress if they focused on Lex more. Yeah, I don't know. Enchantress has actually got a really nice attack pattern. She feels really fluent to play as, but she has got no passives that make her viable in any scenario. I'm probably going to get a 600%. Puppet is so much fun right now. I'm sad about the reverting the change, but I get it because it is way too OP. But, you know, it's a little disappointing to see it go away. Because stuff like this just wouldn't be possible if it wasn't bugged. Lol. Lol. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Where's my water? Hold up, I gotta go get some water. Alright. I'm not. Oh, You saw nothing. Alright. Have the rewards dropped yet, everyone? Are the split rewards here? Another realm. Come on. Come on. Alright, I guess not. I don't know, man. What are we gonna do here? Alright, well, Beast Boy is already a given, so I don't think I need to show you guys that. Batman Ninja Batman is something people have seen a lot already.
Can't you see you have no chance?
Shut up, Enchantress. Alright. This was the worst one that I did yesterday. So we're going to use John Cena, and we're going to use The Rock, alright? I'm telling you, it's possible, alright? This is the hardest one. Because if I mess up at any point in time, it's over. The run is dead, alright? So. Oh no, my laptop battery. Oh no, my thing. My pop filter. Alright. So here's the plan, guys. I've got to I'm gonna stack the Peace Shields, and then I got to tag in Black Adam, do the percentage health damage, actually combo Interrupt Enchantress, do the super move, and then keep Peacemaker in for the entire fight and just keep spamming Puppet. Okay. Okay. Should be good. Alright. So that means that next time that Black Adam tags in, I'll have the full damage buff from the Peace Shields, because you need to convert the Peace Shields into something. Got him. Got her. We got her. Alright. Now, all I have to do is activate Puppet with Peacemaker and spam it. And I got a short window here. Movement disable. Come on. That would have activated Puppet normally, but she's got abilities disabled, so it's not going to. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible like this. I don't know why it doesn't activate things for him, though. Yeah. Yep, one more special is going to do it. She's blinded. Come on. 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 And you can juggle her like this. Oh, great. Amazing. Okay, that's fair. I don't think it's possible against Enchantress. I need to use Special 1. See, the Special 2 has the benefit of me being able to juggle her, but because she's immune to abilities disabled, and for some reason I can't activate PM's the Puppet thing, so. Oh, do I need to super move with him before I can actually apply those effects? That might be a problem. Okay. I'll have to retry this then. I got this. Guys, trust me, I got this. I'm good at video games. No rewards yet. People are complaining on Reddit. I'm assuming the Discord's kind of blowing up too. Hello. I like how the devs are trolling us. The devs trolled us with the sale, and now they're trolling us with this. This is what we get for being mean to them, guys. Which I should say, I completely understand criticizing them for things. I criticize them for a lot of things, but there's definitely a difference between valid criticism and just kind of being unnecessarily aggressive. So, don't send hate their way, but I will call them out when I feel it's deserved. And I do believe in giving valid criticism, but I also do believe there is such a thing as toxic positivity. I overstayed, I think. Yeah, it's just not enough damage, I don't think. Yeah. I tried. I really did, guys. But Enchantress is just going to be really annoying. It's possible. I know it is. I did it yesterday, but this took like 17 tries. We'll do it. We'll do it. And I just wanted to do this just because I think on stream is to prove that I can do it, alright? But Beast Boy, RK, I mean, Batman the Drown I'm not doing on stream, and Batman Ninja Batman self-explanatory. So, Yeah. Raven Manta's actually my other team, so. I hate her. I hate her so much. I hate her so much. Who designed her? Alright, who designed her? I have to combo interrupt her like the moment, right? Alright. I'm gonna super move Peacemaker to get it out of the way. Gonna build up a little bit of power. It's impossible to combo her, right? Consistently, at least. I'm crashing out over here. I'm throwing down the hazard just to make myself unhittable. How they're gonna fix Puppet just so you can make it only one set? You can previously you could stack a couple different instances of incoming damage. How they're gonna fix it, I don't know. Maybe they might limit it to only 200%. Maybe they'll make it like Grodd, where it decays like one at a time. I don't know. All right, come on. What do you mean that's not Puppet? That's right. Abilities disabled. I hate her. I hate her so much, guys. Such an... I don't think I got this. I want to be entertaining for chat, but with the slow chat, it's kind of hard, because I know a lot of people just aren't comfortable chatting. But also, it's just like, there's nothing going on, and there's no rewards. I just want my reward. I just want the split, bro. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be this run. The fact that she's so rough to combo interrupt, even with Black Adam, really makes her an annoying boss to fight. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Can the AI just not spam a back off attack? Also, I hate that, right? That range thing is so dumb. Because you block and they push you back and you just don't have the range to reach the swipe attack. And it's completely character dependent, too. Come on. Got her. Got her. We got her. Nice. Yeah, Peacemaker's not combo interrupting her. And she can power drain. Four piece. Come on. Come on. This is it. This is the run. 18 people. Why are 18 people watching me bully Enchantress? What? Yeah, guys, we're just waiting for the invasion split. Of course. Yeah. Okay. So I just have to use the special one in this case because that extra effect is just necessary. I'm trying to bully Enchantress in training mode, by the way. Without passive stats and with Puppet. Oh, wait, no, I have the effects. I just have to hit her a couple times. Yep, just no rewards, guys. We're just waiting. I'm gonna go eat breakfast after this. I haven't eaten yet. Anything. I've drank some coffee. That's all I have. Yeah, I needed a super move Peacemaker to get the effects. 650% was what I needed, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. How are you guys liking the stream so far? And how you guys' day been? You guys excited about anything? You guys want to see any content? I'm assuming, like, it's close to Christmas season, right? So, anyone got any plans? Am I going to be able to get to 600% damage here? Yes, I think, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, no, this team requires perfect gameplay, which I don't think I'm capable of pulling off right now. I also miss the skip button half the time. No. Deactivate autoplay, okay? Almost there. We almost got her. We almost got her. See, I've done it before. I did it yesterday. This one took so many tries. But also Enchantress is just really annoying. Alright, let's try this. So... No, stop it. Why is autoplay activated? No, stop. Alright. Nobody uses autoplay. Just get rid of it, alright? It's a terrible feature, and we all know that the autoplay is useless, but the AI is busted. It's broken. It's so unfair. I got greedy. It's okay, right? I'm gonna need to do some more percentage health damage anyway. Okay. I hate things. I hate things so much. Stop! Stop! Can you not be annoying for 5 seconds, Enchantress? Why do I do this to myself? Alright. Alright, we should be good. Enchantress is making me rage over here. I would like to have an editor, because I do want to do some highlight videos, but I'm not talented enough to edit, bro. Alright. I need like 600% damage against target. Oh, man. Yeah. Man, I got left on red. Yeah, it always feels a little rough, but it is a slow day, and it's a Monday, and it's a stream. Like, it's a Monday, we've done all the interesting stuff. It's like the end of the stream, the wind down. So it's always a little rough, seeing the numbers kind of decrease. But it was inevitable. Yeah, I just don't know. I need to perfectly combo interrupt Enchantress here. And then I need to perfectly, like, do everything else, too. So I just don't know if it's possible. Also, Enchantress got power drain on her specials. The other teams, like, some of them I'm sure would be fine against Enchantress. Some of them not so much. I'm probably going to head out in a couple minutes. Anyone want to see anything final? Like, this is a final call for anything, if you want to see a specific team or something. Yeah. Just going to let her super move me there. It's just not enough damage without a perfect setup. I'm going to try it one more time, but Enchantress is way too annoying. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. She's so bad, dude. She's so terrible. Awful. Who designed this character? I hate Enchantress in every single solo raid. I missed Killer Frost. I miss when I could just freeze her instantly and not have to worry about her. Yeah. I actually think Peacemaker super move is the way to go first, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, trust me, guys. I got this. And if I don't got this, I'm just gonna go eat dinner. Or breakfast. Why am I talking about eating dinner at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? You can tell, like, my sleep schedule has just been kind of all over the place. And I've been sleeping mostly at the same time, like 12 to 8. But it's just like I've been having a hard time sleeping. Amazing, Enchantress. Just... Is it so hard for you not to be a piece of shit? I don't really like swearing, but sometimes I feel like it's warranted. And, of course, blocks disabled. Ugh. I just want to do this. I just want to do this and go eat dinner or breakfast. Why? Why? Why are you like this? Also, I have a skin condition that makes it that whenever I'm, like, whenever I should be sweating or getting annoyed or getting angry, that it just makes my skin itchy. So it's like really irritating. So on top of that, I'm being cooked by Enchantress and in real life. So I'm just really annoyed right now. Failed the first combo. Also, whenever I get stressed out or angry, I can't play properly. Stop for 5 seconds. Stop. There we go. Amazing. I need to suit remove first. I didn't get League Invasion rewards yet? No, none of us did. I was waiting. I'm at the end of the stream right now, but I was just waiting until we did, right? To see what I could get and what I could do with that. But they haven't dropped, so I just can't do anything. So, like, we're all on the same page here, buddy. Oh, my skin, dude. I mean, like, how was your day, man? And she can power drain. Netherrealm. Rebalance the character. Oh, how are you going to make Enchantress do all of this crap and then make Lex Luthor's attack pattern just not work? I don't know, man. Oh, dude, my skin is really rough right now, actually. Anybody got any questions for me? I'll be happy to answer them. Stop doing that. People can't do that. Character AI shouldn't be able to either. Why on earth can she do a swipe right into a back off? This is amazing. I'm having so much fun here. I'm focusing. Got her. Alright, now all I have to do is not get cooked by her abilities disabled. Got her. Nice. Do the rest of the percentage health damage. Nice. We got it. Now we just have to hope that I can do enough damage here. Stack enough damage against her. Hey, good night, bro. Amen. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, man. Enchantress basics also feel better than Killer Frost despite being really similar. Killer Frost's basic just feel really weird. Like, really clunky. I don't think nobody really had a problem with Killer Frost, even though her basics are kind of bad, just because infinite freeze, right? And power reduction, and she's a really, really requested character. So, I don't think anybody had a problem with that. Yeah, so, I'm literally I'm bullying people in training mode, because no rewards, bro. What am I supposed to do? This game needs more modes. Actually, I'm thinking of doing a video where I could talk about things they should add to Injustice 2 Mobile. You guys be interested in seeing a video like that? If only the character felt smooth to play. Yeah. But, I mean, most people use Killer Frost as a support, so I don't think it's too much of an issue. Yeah. So, I don't know. Alright, come on. Come on, Peacemaker. Come on. Alright, so I think the plan is 600% damage here. Alright, come on. Let her get the super move off. I don't think it's possible against Enchantress. I don't know how I did it against Manta, but I don't think it's possible against Enchantress just because she's so annoying. It's like a good video. What kind of game was you thinking? I keep saying that they should do something like Survivor mode that they had in Injustice 1, where you get to pick like a team of characters, you have one health bar, you try to beat as many rounds as possible. Each round, a different, unique selection of characters. They have unique artifacts, random artifacts thrown on top of them. And I think it could be a way for players to get vault keys as well. Maybe a couple legendary gears here and there. That's the first game mode that comes to my mind. I would also like to see like challenge mode like reworked. Maybe something like towers in Injustice or in what's it called? Mortal Kombat. I want to name a game mode survive like Phantom Zone. Not the Phantom Zone in Injustice 1, right? That doesn't count. I don't know. It's just not possible. I don't think with this team against Enchantress because of how annoying she is. So I'm just gonna bully her with Batman Ninja with the dynamic duo. But yeah, I don't know. More invasion slots or more operation slots would be nice too, especially with how much XP is required for characters to level up. All right, look, I know I have regen matrix on Robin. It doesn't matter. I don't think bro's getting tagged in for the entirety of the fight. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I lied. I'm tagging him in for power generation. That's bro's one job, and it's been done. So goodbye, Robin. We're not gonna see you for the rest of the. I tap that special as fast as possible, and the AI always gets priority. Bull. Actual bull. I try not to swear, because I just don't do it in person either. But if I get angry enough, I will. Alright. Alright. I'm just going to continue bullying Enchantress a couple more times, and then that's probably going to be the end of the stream. It's been like 3 hours, 20 minutes, and lower viewership right now just because there's not really anything interesting going on. Also, I mean, like, where are the split rewards at, NetherRealm? Come on. So, I don't know. I know this team can one-shot. I've done it with against Manta. But Enchantress is just so annoying because of abilities disabled and being Enchantress. I don't know, more solo raids would also be really cool to see. I know it was a problem when we had the current solo raid cycle, or the previous cycle. With this new mode, it might be possible. But we have to wait and see. I would like to see some kind of Manta solo raid, like maybe an Atlantis solo raid. Oh, maybe a duel thing. Sorry, maybe a duel thing actually, where you can get legendary shards for Orm and Manta. Let's call it the Aquaman's Haters solo raid. Killer Frost solo raid would be cool, but I think it'd be too similar to Mr. Freeze. I would have really liked to see a classic Flash solo raid. Maybe with some classic characters and also maybe with some other Flash bosses. Like a Speed Force solo raid. Guys, I don't think I have the damage to do this. I'm not going to lie. Not without any support. I'm going to try. I'm going to press this button as hard as I can. Yep. Back down to 9 viewers. I've fallen off, chat. I don't know. Maybe Monday morning just isn't the best time for a stream. I have no idea. You guys think Monday evening might be better? I was trying to figure out what works best for people. Because I wanted my streams to be as accessible to as many people as possible. Come on. Come on. It's going to be down to the wire, depending on how much the damage starts ramping up here. I don't think I got this. I'm sorry for not saying anything. I'm just like really trying to focus. It's not going to happen. It's just not happening. Not on this run. I hate her so much. So much. I also threw away 2 like solo raid pips today. Doing dumb nonsense. Alright. Now the realm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in NetherRealm right now. I think some of them are off for like Christmas break or winter break or whatever they celebrate. I think they're America based. That being said, I don't know. This is weird. It usually takes like 30 minutes, but it's been like over an hour at this point. So we have to wait and see. Input delay. I hate you. I hate you so much, Enchantress. I hate you so much. It's you, the Reflective Shield bosses, a couple other ones. I absolutely despise you. Stop with that ranged attack, alright? It doesn't make sense as a ranged attack. There we go. I'm gonna do this one more time. Get the stun going. And then do the bats, and that should activate Puppet. Alright. Got her. We got her. Super move for the damage boost. Alright. Let's just see if I can do it. I do appreciate all of you guys sticking around to the stream, though. It's lower viewership, which is always a little bit, you know, because lower viewership, less people chatting, harder to really interact with chat. But at the same time, it's really hard to blame people for not tuning into your stream when they have better things to do with their life, and also when there's not anything really interesting going on. Like, my peak was actually pretty decent. I think it was like 40 viewers or something today. On a Monday morning, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, but looks like we're not getting any split rewards today, or at least not anytime soon. Watch me end the stream and it happen. But probably after this Enchantress fight, I'm going to end the stream. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you have any last questions, you can throw them in chat. Join the Discord, too, if you're not already in it and you would like to be in it. It's literally just a link. It's going to be there for the rest of the channel. Like, unless something catastrophic happens to the server, it's just an infinite link there. It's going to be open forever. And, yeah, the more the merrier. So, yeah, I really do appreciate all of you guys tuning in. You're probably getting a video about duos later today. And then I'm probably going to make a Lex video for tomorrow. Using some clips from today's stream. And I'm going to continue working on the script for that free-to-play player situation video. And then I actually have to go eat breakfast. Yeah, Puppet is such a hard artifact to play. I'm reading my phone right now. Yeah, people are talking about the free-to-play, the discount for the solo raid thing, which is just happening because as the season progresses, they're going to discount the prices because you get it for less time. Yeah, I don't think it's possible against Enchantress. I'm not going to lie. I hate her so much. I hate her so much. NetherRealm. Why this character exists? Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. You have all been awesome, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully there's something more interesting going on. Bye!